Hello, hello, it's me. It's the Weasel. And I'm back from my very long weekend trip. I was gone, and now I'm here. Hi, hello. Stuff happened. Nothing too serious, nothing too wacky. A few exciting things, but yeah. I'll probably tell you about it if I find, quiet spots in this freaking game. Um, to mention them. Let's see. I see Bobo. Hi, hello. Bobo says, "Oh, this track's cool. I don't think I've heard the Rumble's OST. It's really, really good. It's probably one of the things that um, got my attention the most from that old game." Um, another fun fact about Pokemon Rumble, I I think I was evil. Um, let's just say I didn't use my own money to get that game. Yeah, it was a bit of a hush hush transaction. Um, yeah, silly little me. I see Frigid Silver. Hi, hello. Frigid Silver says the Pikachu has breached the Pokebox. You know what? We need to grab like this Pikachu and just put him in a box and not let him out because he's just getting on my nerves. Bobo says drink a cup like Pikachu. Also, all those Pokemon icons on the bottom tray jealousy. First, I don't drink coffee. That was literally my go live notification today. Um, I'm not as EP as I was last time. Last time it was like a critical case of I slept like 3 hours and I was like nodding off during the stream. I'm fine. Today I'm fine. Um, what's the thing? I have my own source of caffeine though. I've had this like tub of powdered G Fuel for a while, for like literal years at this point. And I call it my emergency energy boost. I don't use that stuff. Like, I don't do energy drinks. Never. Because I'm naturally energetic. But sometimes I just do feel like, I'm like kind of like, eh. So, um, I just kind of use like a little spoonful of it, mix it up with some soda water, and I make myself this Wampa fruit flavored soda, and it's usually enough to like give me a little boost. So that's precisely what I did. I'm not caffeinated. I'm just like a little bit like oomphed up. Also, yes, my Pokemon icons. I spent copious, disgusting amounts of time on Pokemon Batch Arcade. Pokemon. I mean, basically Pokemon. In the like Nintendo Batch Arcade thing. I couldn't even tell you how many, because all that data is lost to time. Thanks, Nintendo. So, but I can tell you hours, like hundreds of hours on that thing daily, trying to get as many badges as possible. And yeah, I got a good amount of them. These are some of my favorite Pokemon, so I just kind of put them on the screen, and they've been there for a while. Bobo says it's okay. Popular streamers here just admit to emu. Lol. I mean, I'm not even emulating. This is my real 3DS. Which makes it very dangerous if I were to press the L and R button together. That's a very dangerous prospect. Um, but yeah. Bobo says it's a shame these games weren't the hugest hit. I know they sold very well the month they came out, but that's about it as far as I can tell. But I love when Pokemon gets experimental and miss the DS era of side games. Same. Let me get this thing going now. Bobo says, "Oh wow, you can get them there and put them on your screen. I did not know that. Well, you could back then, and then they shut down the service. But I know that if you hack your 3DS, you can just put not just those things, but I think just you can just import any image and use it as a badge on your screen. So right now, the sky is the limit." Bobo says, "Cute." Also, Frigid Silver got the bean already. You know what this like repetitive music reminds me of? Um, it makes me think of a certain game that we've been playing, Frigid, Tim and I. Game that we must not disclose. Also, I just noticed, is this thing like repeating? Is it like a frame inside a frame inside a frame? Huh. But was a lol. Okay, so let's see. Bean. The bean is green, which I believe is green apple. Very good. Very good bean. Love that bean. Alright, let's see. Green apple. The date is August 4th. Happy Bowser Day. Oh shit, it's Bowser Day. Oh no! My Bowser Day decor! I forgot to decor. I forgot the decor! It's okay. I can bring it up, maybe. Um, where is my Bowser decor? Um, where did I put it? I actually don't know where I put it. Where's my Bowser decor? I think it's in a completely different screen. 1 second. Where is my Bowser Day stuff? But yeah, I completely forgot to put it up. Okay, yeah, there's nothing here actually. I guess I have to do it manually. 1 second. Bowser Day decor. I know I put it somewhere. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Bowser Day, Bowser Day, Bowser Day. Where's my decor? Where's all my... Oh, here it is. The random Bowser's folder. Alright. Let's put them up. Hold on, I'm gonna bring them up, and then I can just put them in place. 1 second. Where's my scrolling like thing of Bowser's? Let me see if I can find it. What's the name of this? Bowser SPP. I actually cannot find it. That's funny. There's this one. 1 sec. Oh, that is like blown the fuck out. Let me see if I have a bigger one. Oh yeah, this one. This one's better. This one's not as pixelated. Okay, let me put them down here. Hold on, 1 sec. 1 sec. I completely again. Sorry, I forgot the decor for the occasion. My bad. I mean, I knew it was Bowser Day. I just kind of forgot that I was supposed to put up the decor before the stream. Okay, that seems good. Where do I put you? I can just kind of maybe like that. Okay, hold on. Let me read the chat. Where do I put you? What if I just put you on my nose? Oh, that's so bad. Actually, I have a better idea. 1 sec. 1 moment. 1 moment. One moment. Oh. Whoa. I think that does it. Okay, hold on. Okay, I just need to move it a little bit to the left. 1 second. This is dumb. This is so dumb. I just wanted it to have the same, like, the light that my sprite has. Good enough. Good enough. Let's leave that there. 1 second. Let me read the chat real quick. Stripeback. Hi, hello. Stripeback sent a wave emote. Hello. Oh, that's cute. Frigid Silver says at Stripeback for waving rigs. Chip says good evening, Wheeze. Freight Services looping bass. Yeah, I gotta love that looping bass. What was this? Oh man, I do wonder how they do that. How they do what? Sorry, I lost all the context. Drohan, hi, hello! Drohan says, howdy, Wheeze. And Stripeback says, a green bean. Yeah, it's a Bowser green bean. What was this? A colorless city, sort of a weird title scheme for this game, huh? It is like it kind of like more artsy than this game deserves. And Boba says, "No, Free Services, bring in the decor." Boba says, and then he brings up bad images. Boba says, "Oh, nice." Boba says, "Bowser, we love you." Free Services, the turtle. Boba says, "I have no idea where the sprite to the icon to the right of you is from. I don't think that's the fat Bowser Inside Story one." Bowser's the nose. It is actually. I think that is from Bowser's Inside Story, or I don't know where that is from. Johan says the decor. Fritzer says Zar's opinion on the looping bass, but for Detective Pikachu title screen music. Yeah, let's just blast him with this song, whatever the name of this song is. Also, I'm not done with the decor. I have a few more. Hold on. I have a few more of these. Uh, yeah, okay. I have this one. This one's kind of creepy. um, and also, I have this, which I'm just gonna put over here, which allows me to draw 4 cards. I mean, it makes you draw 4 cards. Fuck you. Also, I need to put this on the what's the name? The ticker. I need to add it to the ticker. Happy Bowser Day. There you go. Alright, cool. We are festive. We are very festive. I think we're ready. Bobo says it must be the frame where he falls or gets puffed out or something. Conan, hi, hello. Conan says hi, Rick in chat, and a waving, Rick. So he says, looks more inflated than fat to me. Conan says, is today the day? Yeah, it's August 4th or 8/4. It's Bowser Day. Fritzer says, make the 2 T-posters hold hands. Okay. Alright, bring it in. Bring it in. Come on. Don't be shy. Yeah. Oh. 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 They're touching. And this one is just watching. Freezer says, leave it to Rick to make this about Balatro/J. Bobo says, I don't see it on the Bowser Inside Story sprite sheet. Then I don't know where it's from. Anyways, let's do the actual game that we came here to watch. Is this Bowser too big? It's just a smidge too big. Okay, that's better. So this is gonna be very distracting. Alright, so what?
attack! How was that? Did I do it?
The squeaky. The squeaky.
Yeah, I figured.
He's so sad. But what's this? Talk about a pose that starts the game. Yeah? Okay, so what was I doing? I think I had to, like, check with everybody, right? On something that happened.
Huh?
Forget about Wallace. I'm just glad we were able to clear your name. Just remember, it was my video that saved the day, both today and in that cave. Can you tell me anything about the mysterious Pokemon? Nothing really. If only I had captured its full image. Okay, thanks.
Okay.
I'm so glad we were able to clear your name, Tim. Still, I wonder what that strange Pokemon is. Nothing, sorry. I wonder if it's still in this facility. Oh, right, it would be bad if it got away. No shit, Timmy, no shit! She makes a good point. I don't think it's gotten out from around here, but how about over at the lobby? Let's go to the lobby. Blah. Ritsu says, already sick of this rat. Bobo says, detective tip number 34. Oh yeah. Bobo says, you have the case notes if you're not sure. I think I'll remember. Frigid Silver, thanks for the clip of self-love. And Bobo says, is the audio too low for anyone else? I have streamed Chrome and computer audio up to 100. I think it's fine. I think people were okay with this volume level for the game. Bobo says, to get ourselves a treat. And Stravik says, Erective Pikachu. Oh, that's a different game. I'm pretty sure I've seen that on Newgrounds.
Yes?
Please don't take what Wallace said personally. He can be a bit rough, but he's not a bad person. Good luck investigating the mysterious Pokemon, and do let me know if I can help. Tell me. I guess you've never seen it before? No, never. That's all you have to? Cool, okay, thank you. Very helpful. Wallace, what the fuck?
What do you want?
I'm not holding my breath, but the best of luck catching that mysterious Pokemon or whatever. Tell me something. Could you tell me anything? Nothing at all. Nothing at all. If I didn't know anything, I would have already spoken up, duh. Wow. Alright, get bent. Trevenant, are you okay? Trevenant? Huh? What happened? You mean you don't remember anything? The same as Glalie. Oh man, I knew it. The whole place is wrecked, and it was such a nice garden. And this was such a nice swamp. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Trevenant. Hey, it's not your fault. Don't worry, we'll catch the culprit. Hey, you didn't happen to see a strange Pokemon while you were eating, did you? Trevenant. Didn't notice anything, huh? Trevenant? Oh, nothing important. Don't worry about it. What are you hiding, bitch? What are you hiding? Pikachu, I'm just gonna strangle you.
Hey, Fennekin! If you tell us what you know, you can have this. Huh? Oh.
Eat shit, Pikachu. You deserve that shit, you know?
Oh no. Come on, let's get out of here.
What? What did you see? What the fuck did you see? Playback says stick, 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 stick. Chip says Roscoe and a green heart. Oh yeah. I'm glad you got it. I was doing my impression of Roscoe, the Dragon Daddy, best Dragon Daddy in Spyro from the Spyro Reignited trilogy. We all know we crowned him here on this very stream years ago. Panic. Now, calm down. No need to be scared. Trevenant has settled down already. Things were pretty rough, huh? Panic. You have a lot of twigs to eat? I guess that's good. Pokemon just really think about themselves and what they're doing and what they're eating, and they don't really give a shit about a lot of things I've learned from this game. I saw someone I didn't recognize just now. Do you know anything about that? Thank you. Huh? What? You heard its voice? I was here first, huh? You sure that's what he said? Amazing, Pikachu. You were able to get some information on the mysterious Pokemon. No shit, Tim. We just did. Okay. Thank you. Thanks, obvious Tim. I'm gonna bully you like I bullied kids when I was younger. I mean, what? Strybeck says, as featured in last week's Ficto Friday. Yeah, as seen in last week, Roscoe was the husbando for Ficto Friday. It was. I just picked them. I just picked my faves and I just feature them. Frigid Silver, thanks for the clip of True Justice. A mysterious Pokemon, huh? This seems like something I need to make a note of in my Ghost Stories report. Alright, nerd. Ghost Stories report? You mean the record of all the things that have happened? Yeah, that's it. It's kind of embarrassing to call them ghost stories, but it's easier to understand than mysterious events report. I record all the mysterious things that happen. This is the first time anything as bad as this has happened, though. Could I see your report? Of course, but I've lent them out to the others, so you'll need to ask around. Okay. Any idea about what it might be? That's the first time I've seen a Pokemon like that. I don't think it's one of ours. Alright, cool, thanks. Shoko, don't be shy, I love you, because you do berry things, and I love berry things, so come out. Shoko, are you hurt? Shuck. That voice. Ah, you hid in your shell. Good thinking, I'm glad you're safe. Things have been pretty rough. Shuck. Yeah, you must have been surprised. I just saw someone I didn't recognize. Do you know anything about it? Sure. What? Did you see it all the time? What in the world is it? Choco. I see. You don't know its name, but it shows up from time to time and eats up everyone's food. You okay? Shark says, is your interest in berries related to your interest in alchemy? Yes, actually. I love mixing things. Mixing things has been one of my favorite things since I was a kid. When I was a kid, you know, when you ask like a 5-year-old like what they want to be when they're older, back then, yeah, around when I was like 5, 6, I wanted to be a scientist, specifically somebody that did chemistry. As I got older, I realized, okay, that's more complex than you think, and then it's not as fun as just mixing things. There's a whole lot more involved, and then I was like, nah, not really my thing. I'm going to keep my own fantasy idea of what chemistry is like. So I like games that let you simulate that sort of thing. So I love mixing things. It's just so fun. It has to do with like the colors and the properties. I plan in the future. I'm not sure when. I mean, I guess it could depend on what wins the polls. There's a game that has to do with that I want to play soon. So we may get a little bit of that. Shark says you could work at a bar mixing cocktails. Yeah, well, the thing is, like, I'm not like I hate. Aside from me not being that cool with alcohol, like I don't really like it. Um, Dealing with drunk people and then mixing things properly, knowing what they want is like. Can I just keep my interest in mixing things inside of games where I can't, get hurt? So it's a hobby more than something that I would like to turn into a job. It's a hobby. I like mixing things as a hobby. Games that have like extensive potion making side things, sure, I love them. Berries specifically have my interest because when I was a kid, I used to spend a lot of time just. I drew the berries. I remember like I saw the sprites of the berries. I used to look up the berry, like the full art of each berry online. I would download those images. I would print them. I don't know why I was obsessed with them. I was like, each one of them has like special characteristics and they are unique. And I don't know, it's just a whole thing. And I'm just always being curious about just eating them. Again, I've told this before, but when I was a kid, when I was in 6th grade, I actually did this thing where I turned the shoebox into a Pokeblock blender. You know, the ones from Gen 3? I remember I had like a spinny thing in the middle, and I would I would force friends to play with me, where like everybody had to like press the button on their side, and then I would make it spin faster. And then I remember trying my best to try to like recreate Pokeblocks. I'd be like, how can I make these? I tried many different things. One of them being sugar cubes, just kind of like dipping sugar cubes in different things, like lemon juice and like syrups and stuff. Obviously, they would just always just fall apart because sugar cubes. But I don't know. It's just kind of a, a fixation that never really went away. Shark says, I did too. I used to imagine what the ultimate puffin made from one of each berry would be like. Yeah, so I'm still very into that, very into mixing. So, a way where that I've been able to just get that interest happening IRL has been with syrups, like fruit syrups. You know, the ones that they use in for like shaved ice and such. That is super fun. One of my dreams is to have like a gigantic just collection of syrups where I could just like mix any flavor I want and just make all kinds of weird combinations. If anybody's familiar with the chain of the coffee shop chain of Dutch Bros, they don't just have coffee. They can also make like sodas and like lemonades and stuff, but also like with mixing different syrups. And they have like dozens of different flavors made by mixing different syrups. And it's just really fun. Right now the combination of flavors that I'm currently obsessed with is coconut syrup, lime syrup, and cream. Right now, I feel like there's a fad going for like dirty sodas right now, which dirty is basically you just add cream to something that usually doesn't have it, like a soda or yeah, like I don't know, essentially a clear drink that you add like cream, which makes it cloudy, but also adds like creaminess to it. So that's been the current fixation: coconut lime cream. Um, Also, because recently I had some ice cream that was like coconut lime ice cream, and I got obsessed with that shit. I don't know why. It's been a thing recently. Bobo says ad. What do you mean ad? Bobo, is it happening now? Did I win? I don't think so, right? Okay, whatever. You're scaring me. Stravek says, sound like you'd need to dye the sugar before condensing it into a cube. I was 10. It was complicated. Fritzer says, I used to get the lemonades back in high school. Love Dutch Bros. It is great. I love that they expanded to El Paso, so I can get to have them, not whenever I like, because it's kind of far away, but more frequently than I used to. Usually I just get them in Phoenix. It's been good. In collusion, I like mixing things. Mixing things is fun. I love colors. I love mixing colors. I love mixing flavors. And I still dream. I will keep on dreaming of getting a berry game. I will get a game where I get to plant berries and have them like grow in real time, and like gardening mama, giving gardening mama, but with berries. Yes, I want to be that involved, please. Anyways, Freezer says perhaps a Dutch Bros trip is in order. Shapes and colors. Oh yes. I don't know. Yeah, yeah. We should have a hangout. Freezer is manifesting your berry game. If it doesn't happen, I'll make it, but I need help. As in, I just need support from people. Anyways, thanks for the info, Shoko. Okay, who else do I need to... Wait, do I need to ask everybody again? Oh. There's like a new topic, but I don't know who to ask.
What do you want?
What do you want? Okay, ghost stories. I hear Nina has been keeping a record, but do you have the report? Ah, yes. I didn't bother reading it before giving it back. Don't tell me you believe such unscientific nonsense, too. It seems I was quite misguided in thinking you had any potential at all. Uh, right. Fuck you.
Yes?
Yes? I was told Nina was skipping a record. Do you have the report? Oh, yes, in the director's office. You're welcome to come and get it. Okay, I think that's the info I
Okay.
need. Yeah, I think that's the info I need, so I'll go get it. Team go getters. Now that's a deep cut. Where is it? In Chino. Hey, it seems like there's a Pokemon hiding in this facility. Do you know anything about that? In Chino. What? You say Rotom was hiding in a clock? Interesting. And what happened? Ring. The clock started spinning really fast and Dorothy got startled and ran away when she saw it. I swear, doesn't Rotom have better things to do? Thanks for the info, Minchino. Look who's talking. Was the report here? I don't think it's here, is it? Uh, didn't she say the director's office? AKA here? Um, I'm gonna ask again, cause
Yes?
director's office. You're come to and get it. Well, yeah. There's the director's office. Yep. I don't know where it is exactly.
Okay.
How do I grab it? Do I have to check the shelves? Because Minchina does not have it. I don't think the desk is interactable. I guess it might be here, yeah. You would think it would be there. Hmm. You know. Okay, where the heck is this report? Because it's not here.
Yo!
Hey, I heard what happened. Here I thought people were busy because of the shoot, but it seems like there's a lot more going on. Do you know anything? I watched the video too, but I never seen a Pokemon like that before. Maybe it got in from outside. Nina said she was keeping records. Do you have her report? Oh yeah, I've already gone through it, so here it is if you want to read it. Thank you very much. Very much. You like that kind of story, Tim? You may be able to find the report Wallace returned somewhere in Nina's desk. What? Oh, so I needed... Did I need that freaking information point? to be able to get the report. Oh, now you're back. What? Okay, whatever. No, Minchino, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to her.
Yes?
Sorry to put you through so much on day one. What with the incident in the courtyard. I'm impressed you were able to solve the problem. What research do you do, Dorothy? I used to do research on capturing Pokemon, but now that I work as the director for this facility, I feel it's best if I don't have my own projects going on. Do you have a report? Oh, you mean Nina's report? I've already finished reading it, so you can take it. Yay! I guess you don't know much about the mysterious Pokemon? Nothing at all. Nothing at all, unfortunately. Okay. So, when I was eating my lunch in the courtyard, my last sandwich suddenly disappeared. I looked all around, saw no signs anyone had eaten it. On a sunny, sweaty day, I felt a sudden chill while I was working. Couldn't stop shaking for a minute. Checked the thermostat. Temperature had dropped nearly 10 degrees. Okay, am I looking for more? I guess I'm looking for more ghost stories from other people. I'm gonna see if anybody else knows anything. Or Pikachu! Doesn't it bother you? Does what? The testimonies from the Pokemon here about the mysterious Pokemon and Nina's ghost stories. Now that you bring it up, I'll double check. I want my berry game. Garbodor has seen some shit. There was an unfamiliar Pokemon in the courtyard. Do you know anything about it? Garbo. I see. You heard the Pokemon in the courtyard talking about that. Garbodor. I'm sorry, Garbo. I always called it Garbodor because it rolls better off your mouth. Garbodor. It seemed like I had to it's like a coma. Garb, comma, odor. I don't like it. I prefer Garbodor. But I have to do with the game what the game is saying, because in cutscenes they say Garbodor, and I have to obey the cutscenes. I love how I'm like not even supposed to be here. Like I'm here on a fake name, and everybody's just like, "Yeah, we trust you." What was this? I called it Garbodor too. Sometimes still do, but yes, garbage odor. It's kind of a lame way to pronounce a name.
Hey, Rita! Wait a second.
You're so cute. I just love Pikachu so much.
Girl, you basic. Girl, you so basic.
Yes?
I heard a large sound from behind the wall. Was this shoot for a movie? No. Trevenant suddenly went berserk. What? Trevenant? Is everyone okay? Yes, the staff and the Pokemon are all fine. There's a mysterious Pokemon running around this facility, and I think it caused Trevenant to go berserk. Did you see anything come this way? No, nobody's come this way, whether a person or a Pokemon. I'll check the surveillance cameras just to be safe, though. It's as I thought. The surveillance videos don't show anyone either. Isn't that right, Floyd? Floyd! Mm-hmm. This facility has surveillance cameras? Yes, we have a few set up. They say it's to protect the research data here. I've been told the cameras have been running since the facility was rebuilt. Oh. Sorry, could I see the recorded videos? Sure, of course. I trust you completely. Just press this button and... Fridge? Oh, I'm so sorry. That's yesterday's video. I don't normally need to check the cameras, so... Let's see, this button does that and... Doesn't look like anyone's left since Trevenant went berserk. Yep, that means the culprit is still hiding somewhere in this facility. I guess you're pretty security conscious, using surveillance cameras and everything. Yes, I heard the cameras were added when the new facility was built. The director of the time was apparently a very cautious person. So, is this building we're in the new facility you mentioned? That's right. This research facility had to be rebuilt once, although that was more than 10 years ago. Is that because the buildings got old? Well, actually, I've heard rumors that something went berserk during an experiment and destroyed most of the building. I don't know the details, but maybe Director Dorothy does? Alright. Well, we are friends of Dorothy, so we should be able to get the info. Where's Floyd? I need
Hey,
to.
Tim.
What?
Tim.
Hey, did you catch that? This facility was destroyed once and had to be rebuilt. Yeah, she said someone or something went berserk. Do you think it was a Pokemon? Possibly. This warrants looking into. Floyd, I have to question you. Actually, never mind. No, I don't have to. Okay, bye. Trade Services girly, you don't know where that Pikachu has been. Yeah, we put him in the trash. But yeah, because we're friends of Dorothy, I think we can get some info. Stripeback says Garboto reminds me of a bunch of open-mouthed statues, collectively called Greedy Gus, in this Dutch theme park that are secretly vacuum tubes designed for throwing snack wrappers in. They have voice acting where they say, papier here. Wow. Also, speaking of Dutch, um, at Frigid Silver at Tim, let's see. Haven't checked this side of the building. Lefkey, have you seen shit? A suspicious character appeared in the courtyard. Did anyone come over here? Klefki. What's that? It didn't come this way, but you know who or what it is? Oh yeah, it looks like a black shadow. Klefki. Something or someone was running through this hall at night, huh? And you thought it was a robber and chased it, but it just laughed and disappeared? The more I hear about it, the stranger it gets. Laughter in the night. Truck says, if there's ever a Netherlands-inspired region, I hope there's a Garboto mascot based on those statues. They should be. Also, they need to pick better countries to make regions from. Ooh, spooky.
Hey.
Hey, that was quite the disturbance in the courtyard. I had a look at the video myself. What a terrible thing to have happened. Nina is apparently keeping some records, but do you happen to have that report? Heh, did Nina talk to you about that too? Such ghost stories can be real. I suppose you're still free to read it if you like. Here, I'll give this to you. Thank you very much. Read services, I'm sorry, what did you add me and Timmy Turner? Dutch. I was just saying Dutch because, Dutch game. Do you know anything about this laboratory from before it was rebuilt? No, I don't, sorry. Actually, I didn't even know it had been rebuilt. Do you have any idea what might have been involved? No, not at all. I've never seen a Pokemon like that. Hmm. Aww. Rotom. Roto! Oh, hi, hello. Any ideas about this? Roto. Huh? How dare that Pokemon be mysterious? You think you're enough mystery for one laboratory? That's not helpful. Huh. Shavik says, your Friends of Dorothy comment reminds me of this time the Navy hired investigators to find out who Dorothy was and why she had so many friends in the Navy. Hmm. Oh, that's funny. Freddy Silver says, I thought it was Sweden. No, it's Dutch. Game do be Dutch. And that's why the bird speaks Dutch English. Oh yeah, what's the report? What's the last report I got? I heard this story from someone. The clock in the director's office started spinning really fast. They left the room to bring someone else in to show them, but the clock had returned to normal. Okay, so people are going crazy. Got it.
What do you want?
That incident that caused Solosis to become uneasy. I can't gather any useful data at all. Is there anything you know or have noticed? I've never seen a Pokemon like that before. When did it have a chance to get in? Do you know anything about before the facility was rebuilt? Rebuilt? That itself is news to me. The facility was as it now when I first joined. Uh-huh. Solosis, what do you know? There's an unfamiliar Pokemon running around. Can you tell me anything about it? Solosis. So Duocean talks to someone that drops by from time to time? Oh, interesting. Duo. Duolingo? For YouTuber, thanks for the clip of asking the real questions. I think an unfamiliar Pokemon has gotten into this facility. Do you know anything about it? Duocean. Not anyone unfamiliar, but there is a Pokemon Wallace hasn't noticed? What do you mean by that? So when it comes, the room gets cold and Wallace starts shaking. Cold room. Okay. You.
A bolt?
No.
Let me in.
No.
Come to think of it.
No.
A bolt?
No. No.
Okay, let me.
No.
Come to think of it.
Give me a new
A
one.
truly great detective.
No.
Come to think of it.
No. No.
Maybe now is a good time.
No.
A bolt?
Okay, never mind. You have nothing of use. Also hi Ryu, hello. Ryu says hello, hi, hello. Free YouTuber sent for waving bricks to Ryujiro.
Damn.
It seems like the Pokemon here knew there was a mysterious Pokemon around. Yeah, but they don't seem to know what it is. Still, there must be some clue to its identity. Is there anything that caught your attention? Any clues? Nina's ghost stories. Good thinking, Tim. Now that you mention it, what the other Pokemon told us about the mysterious Pokemon does match up with the ghost stories. I bet it's the mysterious Pokemon that is responsible for all the ghost stories. Do we have enough info for that shit? Because I've asked pretty much everybody, so I guess it's time to check these things.
Did you find any more clues about the mysterious Pokemon?
Wait, not yet? What else am I missing? Because I'm pretty sure I asked everybody here. I asked every human. Oh, Phantom. Oh, I forgot about you. Phantom, are you alright? Man, you were able to hide in the grass, huh? Glad to see you're not hurt. Things have gotten messed up, haven't they? Phantom. You're going to work together and make it even better than before? Now that's the attitude to have. You know, we just saw an unfamiliar Pokemon near Trevenant. Do you know anything about it? Phantom. You sometimes feel a strange presence, and it was the same this time, so you're sure it's the same Pokemon? Tell us what you can. Phantom. When you turned around, it was gone, so you didn't get a chance to see what it looked like, huh? Somebody's watching me. Also, hi, Scrappy. Hello, Scrappy. Says, I should not be this late. Crying Rick, forgive me, dear baby. Smooch. Okay. Bridget Silver, thanks for the clip of. 1 second. Thanks for the clip of sitting there looking pretty stupid. Scrappy says, also happy Horror Bowser Day. Shrevek says, Horror Bowser? Is it like the Hobgoblin? Are we done? Who else have we not interviewed? I feel like we interviewed everyone. Was that Phantom told us? So it's a ghost Pokemon, for sure. Oh wait, I think I'm supposed to ask Dorothy about the mystery from years ago. No, not Minchino.
Yes?
About the old facility. I've heard that PCL has been rebuilt once. I'd like to find out more about the old PCL. Do you know anything? You think the old PCL is tied to the mysterious Pokemon? I don't know much about old times, but we do have some records. They should be in in the library, second shelf from the back. Thank you very much. Second shelf from the back. Um, what was his phantom spirit of a child just chilling? Yeah. Stravik says, so long, whore Bowser. Stravik says, whore knee. You know. Yeah, I know. Scrappy says, cause Bow's horn knee. I don't. Wait, does he have horns on his knees? Uh. Um, Bridget Silver says at Tribeck, wrong line, LMAO. Tribeck says at Fraser, I know, I paraphrase it. Bridget says, kinda want to request to add the biker Bow's image from Mario Kart World. Honestly, good idea. We need to update our setup of Bowser's. I just need a transparent one. Do we have it in transparent? I don't think I've seen a transparent, um, like an isolated version of him that is in fan art. Hmm. Okay, I think I got something. Hold on. It may not be transparent, but it might be good. Maybe. Um. Oh, actually, no. I'm not. I'm not finding it. Do you have one? Free services at Regito or the fit from Skylander Superchargers. Yeah, I need them to be transparent so that it looks nice, because otherwise it's just a whole thing. If I can't find another one, I'm just gonna use this one I got here. Raid services sent, but yeah, okay, I got the Bowser, I got the Biker Bowser. I like this one because you can see the soles of the boots. Metal soles. That's fun. Um, I'm gonna put this one over here just because it's not transparent like the others. And then I'm gonna make it small. Freeze resistant. Okay, hold on. Is that for you? That's fan art. I can't use that. Somebody traced that. I think. Almost certain. Or is that concept art? I can't fucking tell. Oh, but I found a transparent one of it. So hold on. One sec. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Is this it? I got it. I got it. Scrappy says huff, daddy, huff, 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 hi, and a heart. Strike says, imagine the clank, clank, clank of him walking on a metal floor. Strike, not now. I'm streaming. Hold on. Okay, let me move these bitches over here so they can keep holding hands. They're married and they have a son, which is a skeleton. So there's space for this one. This is just a mess of Bowser. It's fine, it works. But yes, thank you. Thanks for putting that image in my head. In my head. Frigid Silver says the one I sent is official. Yeah, well, okay, I put it up. Scrappy sent a big blushy face. That could be better. Okay, hold on. Let me close a few tabs because too many tabs open. Too many tabs. Too many tabs. Too many tab. Too many tabs. Okay, I'm good. Scrappy says we're gonna be flustered through the whole stream. I mean, I was already flustered. Don't worry, it's not going to affect me too much. I took care of it before streaming. Now, this must be the corner Dorothy was talking about. There's a lot of old PCL material. Oh boy, okay. The founding of PCL. Let's see here. I hereby found this research facility in order to further improve the relationship between mankind and Pokemon. John Walls. Waltz. Huh. Scrappy says, moi. Shavek says, you can never have too many tabs. I think I have a problem. Yeah, no, I'm not a believer in having like a fuckload of tabs on your browser because I'm like, why? There's a reason the bookmarks feature is there. You can drop sites there that you're also not gonna read in a long time, and they're not taking, computer memory. I know new browsers are optimized so that like there's inactive tabs that don't use up resources, but it's still a messy look. So I have issues with you if you have too many tabs open. I only have the ones I need. I have a bunch of pinned tabs which I'm always checking, like my notes, um, Twitter, Blue Sky, my mail, my stream backlog, the sheets I use to track the stuff I do in my daily games, my outfits and boots, and the schedule for Blippo Plus, which is almost ending. I'm very excited about it. Freddy Silver, thanks for the clip of revving his engines. And Freddy Silver, thanks for the clip of fitting into the Koopa family photo. Okay, anyways. Hey, this is over 20 years old. There's a photo of the founding members. Hey, let me see. Huh? Pokemon are in the picture too. I wonder what that Pokemon is called. Let me have a quick look. I got it. The Pokemon in the picture are Herdier, Gengar, Mudkip, and Apom. Pokemon that were here a long time ago. A Pokemon suddenly went berserk and destroyed the research facility. We are unable to maintain our activities here. So this is why they had to rebuild. Oh, it says that the accident forced the facility to close down. It seems like the facility was left abandoned for a while after its closure. They rebuilt it 2 years after the accident. They left it for 2 whole years, huh? I wonder how bad the damage was. What kind of Pokemon were here back in the old days? There was a shelf with Pokemon data we haven't looked at yet. Let's check it out. Wait, here? Oh yeah, this one. Bobo says the mystery thickens. Oh. Apom. It says its tail is more dexterous than its hands and it can hang from a tree even if it's asleep. I feel like we should add that it likes causing mischief. Shut up. Mudkip. It's strong in spite of its size and it can lift boulders and it can even breathe underwater. Oh, so it buries itself in the mud to rest. Gengar. Apparently it can curse people and even use hypnosis. Huh? It can hide inside shadows too. What's this? It says here a room with Gengar in it is about 10 degrees colder. Herdier. It says it takes care of other Pokemon. On top of that, it's very loyal to its trainer. Why are you giving me that look? It's not like you're a trainer yourself. Ooh! Slander.
Hey,
Do you remember what Fennekin said? It heard the mysterious Pokemon say, I was here first. Yeah, Wait, does that mean from the time of the old facility? Yeah, I think that's it. A Pokemon from the old facility still lives here, and is causing all these ghost stories. So it must be one of the Pokemon in the picture of the founders. Let's have a look in my case notes.
I would say that, without a doubt, the mysterious Pokemon we're looking for has been living here since way before the facility was rebuilt. It's likely the cause for the ghost stories. Tim, do you know which Pokemon it is? Think hard now.
Wow, this is baby game. Cybex sent a Kek W emote. I wonder who it is.
Now, why do you think that?
Because the room gets cold.
Do you think that's right?
Yes.
Yeah, you're right. The room that it's in does get a lot colder. This ghost story sounds a lot like Gengar. One more thing. How do you think it was able to go and steal Trevenant's lunch? Any insight?
It hides in shadows.
Yes! It was hiding out the whole time in Trevenant's shadow. And so what we saw in the video was its hand. It just reached its hand out from the shadow. Tim, you're a great sleuth. Now we know the mysterious Pokemon is Gengar.
This is so silly. Boba says one causing ghost stories is a ghost? Gasp. Yeah, it's I don't, why are ghost stories and like ghost things still even a thing in this world when ghosts are very much a thing that exists and that you can see and quantify and just be like, yep, it's a ghost Pokemon because it literally was one. I don't understand. What was it's probably the way the picture does it. Gengar should be in this room. I don't see it anywhere. That's for sure. Hey, Gengar, show yourself.
Gang, gang!
That easy? It's not coming out. How dare it ignore me? It must be hiding in the shadows. What we do in the shadows, huh? We need to lure it out somehow. How about it? Any ideas? Um, a flashlight? That's it. We can use a flashlight to get rid of the shadows and flush it out. Let's go find a flashlight.
Mr. Gengar! Come out, wherever you are! Gang! Oh, there you are.
We've got you now, so you might as well give up!
Gengar!
Gengar! Went right through!
Now, Gengar, come to the light.
Watch out! It's using Confuse Ray!
Oh shit. I am.
Gengar, gang! Great save, Tim. It was almost game over for me. But still, Gengar has managed to get away from us once again. Our big challenge now is to figure out how to stop it from doing that.
Silly. How to catch Gengar. What was it? I think what's funny, isn't it Gengar's ghost Pokemon read like ghost stories? Wait, no, wait, no, never mind. Sorry, like the comments moved. What was it? I think what's funny, isn't it Gengar's Japanese name literally just ghost? What was it? Oh, okay, never mind. That's Hunter. Tribex says a lot of the Pokedex entries for ghost Pokemon read like ghost stories. What was it? Why did you turn off the lights for this, lol? Then says, great job, Tim. Boba says, I am curious what happens if you fail this one. I know they have fail states. I'm just gonna watch a video on all the fail states when I'm done with this game. Shavik says, did he just say gang a gang? Yeah, you know, uh, Gengar do be gangsta. What was his from Confuse Ray? Bro, you'll be fine, eat a berry. But yeah, I know, but this bitch can barely handle himself. Shavik says, yum yum yum, Castilla cones so good. No! No! Um, Free Services, God, they don't even need Confused Ray. They are already dumping them. Yeah, these two barely, like, have... Okay, these two are sharing a brain cell, and the brain cell comes from Pikachu. um, funny that I say that,
Tim!
though. Let's go tell Dorothy what the mysterious Pokemon was. Oh yeah, because we were friends with Dorothy. Um, Hi Gengar, you piece of shit. What was this? Pikachu has the brain cell, but Tim makes the electricity reach the brain cell, though. Yes, it is this. Probably. Yeah, they can barely function together. Dorothy, I think the mysterious Pokemon is Gengar. Really? You think? After having seen it, after being attacked by it, you think?
Yes?
Yes. What? Tell me everything you know. Just one thing. From what I was told, I deduced the culprit was Gengar. We've been trying to capture it, but it keeps getting away. Gengar is a ghost-type Pokemon, so capturing it will be tricky. Would you happen to have any ideas? Yes, use dark-type moves, damn it! Let's see. Maybe some tools I made a while back will come in handy. Oh hey, while back! I was doing research on capturing Pokemon, and one of the tools I used will probably work on ghost-type Pokemon too. It should be in the storeroom. Oh, okay. So we're not doing a Pokemon battle. You know, in Pokemon. Jeez. Boba says, bro, it like Trevenant's food. Boba says, Ghostbusters. Shark says, watch there be a poltergeist or something in the storage room. Let's see. Wait, this is not the storage room. Is this the tool Dorothy was talking about? No, that's just a fire extinguisher, Tim. What the fuck? You're so you're so dumb. That's really Tim. Really? You think? Oh, man, this kid, I swear. Maybe you can use this to capture Gengar? Not likely. Wow. Wow. I can't even with you, Tim. I wonder if Dorothy's tool is in here. Doesn't seem like it. We can use spray. Maybe they spray the chemicals on things. They must do. No, it's not that. Bullets? Unrelated vials. Pills. Tim, you make me angry. I wonder if there's something in here we can use to capture Gengar. I don't see anything that looks promising. Pikachu, this must be it. Yeah, I don't know how well it will work, but it's our only hope. Catching equipment. What is that?
Tim, you're good. We'll use this to catch it. Great.
The heck is this thing? Stravik says, Tim's the kind of person who sees a Butterfree and says, is this a Pidope? Yeah. Boba says, wait, a potion? Stravik says, did someone say spray? No. Boba says, it looks tiny? Yeah. Twitch, no, Free Super, thanks for the clip of, didn't even need to use Confuse Ray. Boba says, did we need a cutscene voice acted and mocap to tell us we got the item again? Yeah, I don't know. Shark says looks kinda like a weird NES zapper. And Scrappy said at Tribeck semicolon 3 face. Shark says no, a tiny super scope. I think at this point we're just like kinda riffing on this game, right? Because it is very, very, I don't know, very, very dumb. It's the one brain cell game. Pretty says EGAD size and disgust at that machine. Shark says we're doing an MST. Wait, really? Oh yeah, an MST. Uh Megami Shin Tensei. Or Mountain Standard Time. Also, hi Kraken, hello. Kraken says bean. Okay, bean. Thanks for the bean. Boba says Gengar just chilling. Yeah, he's just there. Chip says Babby's first Ace Attorney. I can tell. The bean is pink with red splotches. I think. Yeah. That means it's with strawberry cheesecake. Also, news, there's 3 beans left. I repeat, there's 3 beans left. Wait, is it? Is it strawberry cheesecake? Yes, okay. Thank you. I'm gonna have to get more beans. I should have bought beans this weekend. I completely forgot. Actually, I just realized we're currently at 97 beans, meaning that with the next 3 beans, it's good. There's exactly 100 beans in this box. Huh. That's nice. We never found 2 of the flavors though. Turns out I think this box just did not have what's the flavor that it didn't have? Lemon lime. Like there was no lemon lime and there was no peach in this box. Which is kind of a shame. But oh well. No peach, lemon, lime, beans. Nope. There's no info about that. Chip, no, wait. Kraken says you need way more data on screen. I put as much as I can fit. Strybeck says he's like, and then a peak emote. It's peak. Scrappy says at Kraken a heart. Also, Splash the Orca. Hi, hello. It's been a bit. It's been a bit. Last time I saw you here, when was that? I think that was last year. That was in May of last year. How you doing? Strybeck says 3 ends. 3 ends. 3s. Yeah, 3 beans, 3s. Scrappy says Kraken is dead. And Kraken sent a heart emote to at Scrappy. And Strybeck says the beans are probably randomized because you got a bad pool. I got 18 out of 20 flavors, so I guess I'm going to sue them. Chip says no Sprite, no Princess. Kraken says I don't know, I could fit there. I don't know. Stravik says I'll make it fit. Okay, you know what? Knowing Kraken, that's a threat. That's a threat. I don't want to get into that. You know what I'm gonna do after this? Next time I go to a candy store in the US, I'm gonna go to those places that sell individual beans, and I'm just gonna get a little bag of just lemon lime and peach, so I can make up for the lack of beans. Also, what if I got more of the less seen flavors, like pear? There were only 2 pear beans in the entire box. What if I get some more and we balance it out? What if I reload my box of beans with the flavors, like more of the ones that I saw less, and then we can regularize it and we have the exact same number of beans for each flavor? That'd be great. I'm gonna look into that. Kraken says thread or a promise only takes a stretch. Wow, okay, we're going there. Are we catching Gengar?
This particular issue is solved.
I mean, I know, shut up. Alright.
Gengar!
It's here.
You're not getting away this time.
Oh boy.
Gengar again. Gengar.
Baby's first time.
Now, Pikachu.
Try this on for size.
We did it.
Yep, no big deal. Let's see what it has to say.
Yeah.
That's it?
We did it, Tim. We captured Gengar. I wonder what it has to say.
Did we need a whole cutscene for that? Shark says reload my bean box is an unusual phrase. Yeah. Shovik says, oh, it's one of those things Team Rocket uses in the anime. Yeah, I can't believe we're using it as good guys in quotes. Alright, Gengar, talk. We're going to torture you. Like real detectives.
Gengar's partner is the mastermind. We need to find out who that is. I'm thinking one of the researchers, possibly. So it's our job then to go and rip off their disguise. First things first. We have to get Gengar to tell us what it knows.
Detective Pikachu teaches you how to waterboard. Freight Service's cheap ass excuse for an electro web. Shark says, throw it at him, not me. Let's try something else. I did get that one. Alright, Gengar, you better talk. Or I'm gonna I don't know why it's funny. Hold on. Yeah. Fritzer says, doesn't that hint that Dorothy may have been part of Team Rocket? Shark says, torture him with exorcism. Boba says, Ariada's web? I think this is more like Galvantula. Chip says, but you don't have a water type on hand. Oh yeah. Twitch Heavy says, hello, hi, hello. Boba says, yo. Tribex says, at Free Silver, hello, Newt Head Cannon. Chip says, you mean Galvantula? Yeah, I said that. Scrappy says, at Twitch Heavy, hi, bestie, OMG. But yeah, okay, Gengar, you're gonna talk whether you want it or not. I got the turnips and the sandpaper. You better say something. We caught you at last. Give up. You're not getting away this time. Gan. Just Gan. I love that he has a little special sprite for being trapped in the web. Read services twitchy. Well then, let's see what you have to say. I like to hear what you have to say. Thank you for watching. Reference that nobody's gonna get. Read services stares in air pirate. I knew you were gonna grab that. Why did you do that? Gan. Oh, cause you're a Gen 1er? What? It was just a little prank? That was nothing so innocent. What? Just what did you make Trevenant eat? Again. An intensely spicy berry your friend gave you? Stop lying. Gan. You really didn't know. Looks like you got a good friend. What friend? Who was it? Gan. Huh? A human wearing white clothes? I knew it. It's one of the staff. Hey, tell us what that person looks like. Gan. You don't know? I guess it can't be helped. Do you remember anything else? Anything at all? Gan. I see. That person always operates the secret device in the library and comes to play with you. Secret device? What's that? Tell us more. Gan. What? The shelf in the middle of the library? There are books with yellow, blue, green, and red symbols on their spines? Gan. When you pull on them in that order, the device activates, eh? And then what happens? Gan. What? You said too much? You promised to keep it a secret? I guess we'll have to figure out the rest on our own. Alright, bitch. And we're not freeing you, you're staying there. Pip says, oh.
Hey,
Better to let the others believe we solved the incident in the courtyard. That way the real culprit will let their guard down. Come on, let's head to the library. Chip says, we are so successful, some could say that we rank first. Shrek says, it's just a prank, bro. What was this? He gave it and you don't know? Frigid Silver, thanks to the clip of Field Team's Carnage. What was this? Oh, are we about to get Vinesau's ball cupping scene? The what now? Wait, are we getting to the corruptions? I'm like, do you know I didn't watch Vinny's Detective Pikachu corruption stream because I didn't want to spoil myself for this game. So I'm gonna watch it when I finally finish this. Trebek says that dialogue was really awkward. Gen repeats what Gengar said as a question. Trebek, that's this entire game. I don't know why they chose that the Pokemon had to be interpreted for Tim. Like, I get it, we're playing the game from Tim's perspective, but it's kind of dumb. I feel like the game should be from Pikachu's perspective because he can understand both humans and Pokemon. It just makes the dialogue is awkward by design. That's the problem. What was this? Oh, I did not know. They're very good. Chip says after you finish this game, you need to react to it live on stream. I mean, yeah. Like on this stream, I'm not sure if I never do like reaction videos. Like I never do reaction streams. Mostly because I feel like they are like just embroiled in nonsense copyright. But I can definitely do it on like voice chat in video call. Why not? What was this? It's really good, like top 10 Vine's corruption. I heard. I've been saving it. That's why I'm glad I'm finally playing this game so I can actually play that. I can actually watch that. Wait, where was the thing? In the middle of the library, there are yellow, blue, green, red. Oh, okay. A blue square in the top right, a yellow triangle in the top left, a red triangle in the center, and a green diamond in the bottom left. Right, let's put them in the order that Gengar said. What was the order again? Yellow, blue, green, red. Yellow, blue, green, red.
Is it this one?
So that's how it works. Oh, this is like some kind of secret passageway.
I wonder where it leads to.
Well, let's find out.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, Tim, you should have punted Pikachu in there.
This sure is a creepy place.
Yeah. Oh, there's a door. See if it opens.
Okay. Here we go.
Oh, it is! It is the Pikachu scene. It's the only part I've seen.
Doesn't look like anyone's here. So is this the room that Gengar was guarding?
I wonder what this is.
Maybe it has something to do with why Trevenant went berserk. Let's check it out.
Yeah.
Shrek says Vinesel's watch party sounds fun. We could do that. I think we could do that. That's very viable. If we do it in voice call, I would love that actually. Let's put it on the list of things to do, please. What was this? Oh, it's this. Shrek says I dropped from the rope and broke my waist. What is that from? Chip says the corruption for opening this door is legendary. Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it. Plot twist: the map has a basement. Shavik says Viet Crystal. Oh yeah, I did watch. I watched like the very first playthrough of Viet Crystal that exists, which is from like 15 years ago. Very good video. Well, series of videos. Very recommended. Mm. I wish there was like a highlight of that specific playthrough. Just the fun parts, because it's basically watching an entire playthrough of Pokemon Crystal but mistranslated, which it can get dull every few times, but like yeah, there should be one that has like all the highlights. I wonder if there's one. Mm, yeah, I'm not sure if there's like highlights of that specific one. Shark says Pokemon as she is spoke. And Chip says insert the pin of Shuchi, select the holy figure, okay? I am obsessed with that concept. So much that it made me actually want to like come up with a game mechanic in a game where you actually have to insert pins into a device to unlock features and just make the whole thing be a reference to that. Okay, let's get spooky then. This song reminds me of that one song in Pokemon that is for Dark Places, the one that goes dan 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 na 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 dan na 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 dan 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 dun 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 na 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 dun na 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 na. I think it plays in the ruins of Alph. Um, let's see. There's a notebook. It says it's a research log. Could this room be the culprit's laboratory? Let's check out this notebook. Oh, oh, there's a lot here. Shark says Mount Moon? I think. Boba says, yeah, it does. Shark says, no, the ruins of Alpha are a different theme. Hmm. I'm trying to remember what that song is used on. Shark says, the one you're singing from is from Gen 1. Is it? Is it from Gen 1? Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Hold on, I need to check. I'm gonna look up Mount Moon. I just want to make sure. Just I want to just be sure. Oop. That was loud. Sorry. Okay, yeah. Sorry. It is Mount Moon. Then what am I thinking of? What's Ruins of Alf? What does that sound like? Okay, yeah, it's a different song. They have a similar vibe though. They have a similar vibe. What was this? Yeah, it's like the cave theme, Mount Moon. Ruins of Alf is a bit similar. They do have similar vibes. Let's see about Big Discovery. A new discovery. February 13th, 2:30 a.m. Who the fuck is doing research at 2:30 a.m.? It's last year's date. How can you know? There's no year. Okay, whatever. We stumbled upon some materials from the old laboratory while searching through the library and found out about this room. The former staff apparently used this room for secret experiments. I've heard that PCL was closed down a while back because Pokemon went berserk. Could it have anything to do with that? First, I will read through the materials in this room. About R. March 19, 4:22 a.m. That's even worse. That's even worse. Like you won't catch me awake at 4:22 a.m. Like never. That is like a forbidden hour for me. My the latest I can go to bed is 4 a.m. and that's pushing it. And then the earliest I will wake up is 6. So, like, me being awake at 4 or 5 even, like, that's cursed. That's just terribly cursed. Shovik says, why are you doing research at 2:30 a.m.? Because I've lost control of my life. Twitch Javi says 4:22 a.m. is after 4 a.m. Pokemon sleep limit. Yeah, that's another thing that annoys me. You know what happens if you go to sleep after 4 a.m.? Your Pokemon sleep gets fucked up. As in, your bonus, like your I don't know, it counts your next sleep as a nap within that day, and it doesn't give you like a bonus biscuit. I don't know. It's bad. Don't do it. Don't do it. If you're playing Pokemon Sleep, don't go to sleep after 4 a.m. It's bad. Troix says 2 minutes past wheat time. I don't think 4:20 a.m. is wheat time. I think... Is it? Richard says, I've seen someone have a Sunday sleep past 4 a.m. and it ruined their 1.5x bonus and they didn't get the high power Sunday. I haven't had that happen yet, but it seems awful. Yeah, nope. See, Pokemon Sleep has not fixed my sleeping too much because I still sleep like 3-4 hours sometimes. But the one thing it has done is definitely, okay, I have to be in bed before 4 a.m. because otherwise the Pokemon Sleep gets ruined. And we don't want that. Anyways, March 19, 4:22 a.m., the hell hour. It seems that this room is where R, a substance that strengthens Pokemon, was developed. The effects of R are temporary, and the side effects are severe. It's not practical in its current form. However, I've never seen such interesting research. I'll keep it a secret from my fellow researchers for now. Mysterious person. April 8, 11 a.m. Okay, that's reasonable. That's a reasonable time. I've been contacted by a mysterious person. I was asked if I had a substance that would make Pokemon go berserk without the cause being determined. They've offered quite a large amount. I need the capital to continue this research. Luckily, the efficacy of the substance meets the request. Ooh. About Gengar. August 26, 4:21 p.m. Again, reasonable. There was already someone here when I entered the room. Gengar. It was the partner of one of the old staff members. It has apparently been living here alone since the laboratory was closed. It seems to have been away for a while, and that's why I hadn't met it until now. Gengar can't be seen by the surveillance cameras, but it can enter and exit PCL freely. Huh. October 12, 2:08 a.m. Again, bad hours. It's no use. Working hidden away from prying eyes is slowing down the progress of my research. I need to move this equipment somewhere I can work on it in peace. First, I need to analyze the equipment so that I can move it. Huh. June 19, 12:05 p.m. Reasonable? This date is pretty recent. Yep, that's when we came here. Finally, I finished my analysis of the equipment. Now I can move the R production equipment and conduct my research as I wish. Huh. Derek says, I try to be in bed between 10 and 11:30 so I can get the bedtime bonus. My bedtime in Pokemon Sleep is currently at midnight up to 1 a.m. So that's kind of my cutoff. But I try to be... Lately I've been trying to be in bed before that, so that even if I'm gonna be doing things, I'm already in bed. Reed Silver says R equipment. Reed Silver, you're an R equipment. Chip says my sleep schedule is wrecked beyond belief. Yeah, I can tell. When you were with us, when you were visiting, you were all kinds of fucked up. And then you kept falling asleep on the couch during the day, and I was just like rolling my head. I wasn't rolling my eyes or shaking my head, I was rolling my head. Like Kojima. Twitch Abby says, yes, Rick, I am happy to see your scores be a bit higher than normal lately. You've been supervising my sleep? That's invasive, but I guess that's kind of the point of the game, so meh. Trebek says, "Well, are you, lady?" Chip says, "I'm falling asleep in the car." That's normal. That's normal. Even I did it. Car rides make me eepy. Research log. I got your log right here. I mean, what? Tim, look! We found what we've been looking for. A vial? It's set in that machine. According to the log we saw earlier, this machine is apparently used to produce R. This is what my dad was after. Yep, the culprit must figure out Harry was on to them at some point. What a fiend! I swear I'll find whoever did this and get them to talk. Vial. This is a vial of them. It's quite an old notebook containing research records. It looks like it's from before PCO was rebuilt. There's a signature, John Walls. I've seen that name somewhere before. For now, let's just give it a read. Twitch Abby says, "I spy on everyone. Haha, you can't hide scores for a reason, ice emoji. I have no reason to hide them, so whatevs." Chip says, "ERP. Oh yeah. People don't want to ERP with me. Why? Substance that makes Pokemon stronger. I combined the necessary materials and let it mature for a day, but the resulting medicine has a different effect than what I had anticipated. Construction of the basement. I built the basement so I would have a more stable environment to conduct experiments in. As expected, being underground has made my work easier due to a more stable temperature. And yet, I can't seem to achieve the kind of results I am aiming for. My goal was to energize the Pokemon in order to boost their healing abilities, but the effects so far have been too strong. Still, I won't give up. I will complete my all-purpose medicine no matter what. Huh. Difficulties. Today's batch had an even more pronounced effect than normal. When I checked, I was told this batch had been left to mature for a whole week. It seems Simon misunderstood my instructions or something. But this is the exact opposite effect from the medicine I hope to complete. I must find a way to stabilize its effects. Discouragement. I've been tricked. The cells I obtained were not from that Pokemon. That is most likely why we can't get the effects to stabilize. I never suspected that the cells were from... Well, what cells did he use? The writing is smudged. I can't read it. The rest of the journal is torn away too. Look, Pikachu, it's Trevenant's leftovers from lunch. Yep, Trevenant chowed down on this and went berserk. That Gengar brought it here to hide it. Are those berries? They are. Where are they? Let me see them. Berry, please. Yes. Orange berries and I think those are Blook berries?
What are you thinking, Pikachu?
The research log, the vial. Who could run experiments at that time? A bolt of brilliance! I know the culprit.
Are we going to Professor Layton this shit? Also, hey, Destroy, hello, Yan Jarvin. Tim, you know who it is, right? It's that person. Have you figured out who the culprit is? Have I? Free to resent 4 waving rigs at Distra. Have I? No. Don't you know the culprit is the one who was using this room? You can tell from the evidence in this room. What's the evidence? The Trevenant leftovers? I know how you feel, but isn't there some better evidence? The vial? Oh, the old research log? Is it the new research log? That's right, the research log. According to the date and time, the culprit was in the basement when we came to PCL. But the information we got here isn't enough to prove it on its own. We need one last piece of evidence. A last piece of evidence? Yeah, we need evidence that the culprit was in this room at that time. There's a place we can go check on that outside of this room. You're being awfully vague, Pikachu. Yeah, I wanted to see your deductive prowess. Alright, let's get out of this basement. This is dumb. This sure sent a waving Rick emote. Shark says, do you think he times saying a bolt of brilliance so stuff will happen right after, or does he cause stuff to happen by saying it? Shark says, I was disappointed as usual.
Iron Tail! Oh, this is hard.
Wow.
Yeah. Now it's time for us great detectives to show them what we've got.
Yes?
We've captured Gengar, and that's case closed. I'm glad to hear it. Still, I wonder what Gengar was doing here. Okay, so you don't care.
Yo!
The case is closed. Thank you for your help. Hey, don't mention it. Gengar was the culprit for all those ghost stories too, right? Thanks for looking into it. Hmm. Dorothy, Hina, and Fridge came in. That's Wallace. Yep. He went into the library and came right back out. Maybe he was hiding the passcode chart? Most likely. He went into the meeting room next. That's when he put up the problem. He came back out. And then he went to the courtyard. That's when he locked the door. The sneaky fellow. Hey, that's Carlos coming in. He went into the library. And then Dorothy and Fridge came out to the front desk. Oh, there's us. And then nobody except us until we opened the door to the courtyard. I knew it. Exactly as I thought, Tim. Get the record we just saw printed out. I knew you'd say that, so here. Hey, good job. You picked up on the last clue really quickly. Now we can bring the culprit to justice. Yeah. Let's gather everyone. Time for our detective skills to shine. What was it? The game sure saves a lot, huh? Yeah.
Listen, I'm glad you all came.
Why would you gather us here like this?
Yeah, I'm pretty busy right now, you know?
Oh, come off it. You were in the middle of a nap.
Everyone, quiet, please. Thank you. I believe I've solved the Trevenant Rampage case.
Please. We already know the problem was caused by Gengar.
Wrong. That whole thing was planned by someone else. And the culprit is...
You tell him, Tim. Yeah.
Carlos. It's you.
What? There's no way I planned this thing. You're way off base. This is all Gengar's doing.
Nice try, playing the innocent one. Show him the proof, Tim. Go on.
Um, is it leftovers?
That's right.
Carlos, take a look at this.
Yes, so? I have no idea what that is.
It's leftovers from Trevenant's meal.
Hold on a sec. Gengar took off with those.
That is true. And they were hidden in the secret underground lab.
Wait, underground?
Whoa, sick!
This reminds me of a spy movie.
A secret laboratory? I had no idea.
Okay. Tell us what you learned from the leftovers, Tim.
Well, they were spiked with a substance that causes Pokemon to go berserk. I found evidence. This was down in the basement.
It makes Pokemon go berserk? That's why Trevenant became enraged?
Hold on. Even if this substance is the cause, you have no proof that I'm the one who created it.
Don't be so sure.
Go on. You've got this. Now show him what we've got. That's right.
Take a look at this. According to this research log, there was an experiment being performed on June 19th at 12:05.
Big deal. So what's your point?
I'm getting to that. At the time, Dorothy was out of the facility. Wallace was in Building B. Both Fridge and Nina were busy working in their lab. The only person unaccounted for happens to be you.
What? Hold on a minute there. Let me think. Oh, I remember. I went out for my afternoon walk. That explains exactly where I was.
Man, he really doesn't know when to give up. Tim, let's finish this. Tell him what we know. That's right. Let's see how he squirms out of this one.
Are you sure about that? Surveillance shows you enter the library and never leave. So how could your walk take place in the library? I'll answer that one. It can't. Therefore, the one who was in the secret lab, it was you.
Well, I suppose there's nothing more I can say.
But Carlos, why would you do that?
Because this kid got in my way. He's Harry Goodman's son.
Harry Goodman's son?
Tim Goodman is my real name. Sorry I lied to you. My dad was in an accident 2 months ago, and it happened right around here. I followed the clues to this place. Carlos knows. Don't you? Tell us what happened.
All right, he knew too much. I had someone tamper with his car as a warning. But I swear, I never expected him to go missing in an accident.
You're the one who's responsible. Where's my dad? Tell me! Come on, say something! It's because of you my dad
Calm
is—
down, Tim. I know you want answers, but
But what?
he won't be able to escape anyway. We should leave the rest to the police.
Yeah, you're right, Pikachu.
Damn, violence! Chip says, now that I've gathered you all in the accusing parlor. Shavik says, why is there music from a horror movie? Shavik says, what does HNO3 mean? Chip says, nitric acid. Boba says, oh shit, I didn't expect him to shake him. Boba says, man, the movie really does take after it. In interesting ways.
We'll take this man into custody. The police will be handling the matter from here on out.
Thank you very much. Carlos, I expected more.
So, you're the Tim I've been hearing so much about. Baker mentioned you more than a few times.
Sorry I investigated this on my own.
No need to apologize. If we had made more progress on our own, it would have been easier for you to sit by. I'm just happy you're safe.
Thanks. Anyway, do you think you could let me know what you find out? From Carlos's interrogation?
Yeah, I give you my word. I'll see you. And I'll see you too, Pikachu.
Yeah. You know what I think? Baker already knows, too, about our investigation.
That's all right. It's best to be honest about it all.
Yeah.
I like Pikachu just says, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I received word from the inspector. Appears it wasn't a part-time job after all. You went there to investigate. Even after I told you to stay out of trouble, you chose not to listen to me.
I'm sorry. There was just something I needed to find out.
I know exactly how you feel. Believe me. But no good can come of it if you're harmed. I'm just glad nothing happened to you.
I understand.
So, from now on, I'd like you to let me know before you go rushing off to investigate something.
What?
No point in telling you to stop. That sure doesn't seem to work. And I'll admit that you do have some talent. I'd rather know what you're up to instead of having you run around in secret. Not to mention, I can help you.
Wow, thank you, sir.
Don't mention it.
Congrats, Tim.
Congratulations to you.
Thanks.
I heard from the inspector that you really saved the day at PCL. Hope it wasn't too dangerous.
It wasn't.
So, you really do take after Harry. The boss said so too. Pikachu, are you eating the sweets again? Oh well, I suppose it's okay this time.
Oh, good. Well, in that case.
Hold on, that's way too many. How many times do I have to tell you? Those sweets are meant for the clients.
I said it was okay for me to have some. Oh, they're so tasty, though.
Throw his ass out of the fucking window.
Hey, Tim.
That was silly. Trebek says, rare that we see a human may handle someone directly in this series. Yeah? I'm like, isn't this the baby game? The I don't know, it's weird. Trebek sent a Pika Ramen emote and says, yeah. Chip says, or hydronitric trioxide. Also, hi Manu, hello. Manu says, Weasel, and then egg rig emote. Hi, hello. Boba says, oh hey, end of chapter? Yeah. Wait. You know what this end of chapter needs? I love that I can actually do this now. Um, it's not an end of chapter without this. Wait, where is it? Oh man, come on. Oh, found it. I think. Sorry, that's my favorite. It's what comes to my mind when I hear end of chapter. Frigid Silver sent 4 waving bricks at Manu. Tribex says that's a comically large amount of mints. Manu says good evening at Frigid Silver. Bobo says, I knew it would be one of the Paper Marios. Oh, you know, end of chapter means Paper Mario. Tribex says, good old Paper Maper. Trichavi says, I like the 1,000 Year Door end of chapter. Well, that's for basic bitches. Chip says, I was expecting the 1,000 Year Door one. Oh, you expect that one? From the man whose favorite Paper Mario is Super Paper Mario? Wow, you clearly don't know me. 3 letters to you. What a long day. What do you make of today's case? We found some clues on that, but more questions too. According to the research log, someone bought R from Carlos. That's right. Even if it was Carlos who caused Harry's accident, there's much more going on behind the scenes. This investigation isn't becoming any more safe. But I'm sure we're getting closer to the truth. I'm glad I have you around. Yeah, 'cause you need a human, right? Huh? Why so surprised? I know my skill is what finally won us the day, but you saved me many times too. When I fell from Murkrow's nest, to when Gengar attacked me. Thanks. Thanks, Tim. Thanks. I mean, Tim. Timks. I don't know. Something. I'm not clever. Boba says, I did expect 1,000 Year Door 1 to TBH, but Super Paper Mario probably is more catchy. It's my favorite! Frigid Silver, thanks for the clip of end of chapter. Sharek says, we demand 1,000 yows and 1,000. No! That's for basic bitches! Frigid Silver says, I'm voting for Super Paper Mario. See? I'm glad. Sharek says, Thim. Oh yeah. Thanks, Tim. Thim. Or Ryuo says, Thyme. Or Chip says, thanks, Pikachu. Pikachu. I mean, hold on. I'm just gonna get you the frame for it, and that's it. That's all you're getting. That's all you're getting. I'm just getting you the thumbnail. Where the fuck is it? Oh, found it. There you go. Thanks, Pikachu. Pikachu. Yeah, we should watch this when I'm done with this game. Ryu says pronounced thame. Yeah, thame. Thanks, thame. Thame. Scrappy says at Tribeck yard tart. No, we're not doing that. Tribeck says the doctor thinks you're basic. I did like that line though in the Sonic movie. Tribeck says you're even. Yeah, because Tribeck wrote the doctor thinks you're basic. My basic what? You are even. Twitch Abby says Pika thick and Tribeck says thick white chest. How thick can I be? I mean, with all that fat fan art, semi unsanctioned fan art going around, I think there's a lot. There's a lot of ways of seeing it. Scrappy says thick as luck. Oh yeah. By the way, Tim, when did you start to suspect Carlos was the culprit? I don't know. All the way to the end. Yeah, that basement was certainly a surprise. So the timing, same timing as me, huh? You may make a fine detective yet, but I'm still the best detective around here, huh? Okay? Okay, shut up. Still, I feel restless just sitting around here and waiting. Yeah, do you want to go? You want to go? Alright. Catch these Pika hands. What? Yeah, are you asking for a fight? It's not like we can participate in the interrogation, but we can go for a bit of a drive. Come on. Are we going for a drive? Are we driving? Oh yeah, Tim can drive. Wait, it's weird that Tim can drive. He doesn't strike me as that.
I wonder how the interrogation is going.
Yeah. Don't worry. I'm sure Holiday's doing his best.
I wish I could find Dad. And give Mom some peace of mind.
I know. Once they're done with the interrogation, I'm sure we'll have some more news.
I can't wait.
Yeah. And we've still got some work to do. You know, we make a pretty good team.
It's funny, isn't it? I wonder if my dad is out there somewhere in this city.
Yeah, me too. Harry, where could you possibly have disappeared to?
Ooh. Also, that scene on the moon hung way too long. That's not how you do it. So apparently, the graphic capabilities of this game is what caused it not to have a 3D mode. Apparently, all these cutscenes that you've been seeing have clearly pushed the 3DS to its graphical limit. Clearly. Hold on, let me check the chat. I'm gonna chat. Oh, I can't scroll the chat up. Oh, that's bad. Okay, hold on. I gotta check on Twitch. Hold on. Okay. Twitch Abby says thick in italics or thick with a Q or thick. But I don't know. Trevik says, "Oh, did you see the Yard Sard booth at AC? I posted a picture in the Discord. I did. No. Well, oh, you said Dick Sword. The Dick Sword? No. I mean, yeah, I do remember seeing it. I think I saw the booth. Manu says unsanctioned art. Boba says, "Bro, take a nap." Yeah. Also, Frigid Silver. Thanks for the clip of. Thanks, Pikachu. Pikachu. Attributed to Chip. Manu says, "So I'm hearing a weasel blimp is in order." I mean, it's no secret that I allowed certain people. Oh wow, what happened to my voice? It's no secret that I've allowed certain people to get just art of Rick and my personas in just whatever scenario they want. Because I'm like, yeah, I mean, I'm not like that protective of my characters. I'm pretty much okay with almost everything. I'm more of if I see something that I don't like, I will like have you at gunpoint to take it down, but that rarely happens at all. So, eh. So if you look Rick Whitechest and I don't know fat or something, you might find shit out there. But yeah, Manu said, "So I'm hearing a weasel blimp is in order." I think that already exists. Shavik says, "You wanna go? You don't know any moves." Yeah. What was this? He does seem carless. Like he doesn't have a car? But what you just saw, Tim has a car. Or I don't know if that's a rental. I think that's his own car. I'm not sure actually. Shrek says he doesn't look old enough to drive. Yeah. Chip says he has a flashy red convertible, which doesn't make sense. Tim doesn't strike me as that type. That seems like a contradiction. Shark says, "I keep forgetting his mom is alive in this canon." Yeah. Boba says, "I wonder." And Boba says, "Oh fuck, okay, didn't expect them to just show it." Shark says, "He's on the moon." And Chip says, well then. And Scrappy sent ... Chip says, all that mocap animation is too intensive on the software. I think on the hardware, more like. Trebek says, that one was on purpose. I like calling it Dick Sword because it sounds funny. That seems like a very Homestuck thing of you. Chip says, or British thick, as in dumb. I didn't know that was a British thing. Bobo says, let's Bowser fight Rick, or like minion fight him. I hope you mean minions as like, Bowser's minions, or I will kill you. That's a no-no. You know what I mean. Sure, Bowser fight me. You can do that. That's allowed. Also, Anthony, hi, hello. It's been a bit and a bit. Anthony says, haha, weasel. Yeah, I'm the haha weasel. That's kind of the point of this. Bobo says, I mean, he has a car, but he seems like the kind of guy who wouldn't have one. Eh? Yeah, no, he barely seems like he knows how to drive. I don't understand. Strybeck says at Bobo, minion? And then an oh no emote. Bobo says greater than colon 3 face. And Bobo says, but yes. Rijo says at Anthony, whoa, fancy seeing you here. Yeah. Everybody say hi to Anthony, or otherwise he's gonna leave, and I don't want that. Chip says like a Koopa Troops or Hammer Bro. Oh, Chip meant Troopa. I like Koopa Troops. That feels like that's how they would have translated it. Boba says, I did think of Rex. Wait, what Rex? I forget. Shrek says, don't minion the weasel, goon him instead, column 3. Oh, strike back. Wait, hold on. We need a little bit of this. Anthony says at Ruggiero, he don't miss. And Anthony says, even when I'm not streaming. Oh yeah, you do stream, I think? Question mark. Frigid Silver sent 4 waving Ricks, and Twitch Ivy says hi. Alright, caught up. Let's keep at it for a little bit more. Chip says Super Mario World Rex. Oh, I don't know. Capuzi, please! What do you mean, Capuzi? Island. Capucci. Capucci? Capuzi? We waited to hear from Inspector Holiday a few days
I
ago.
wonder how the interrogation is going.
You already said that.
Good question. But they say no news is good news. So may as well chill out.
Okay.
You really worry too much. Lighten up. We came out here to clear our heads. Now you're starting to stress me out. Just look at all these bird Pokemon. Their heads are filled with nothing. Ah, what are you doing? I wasn't talking about you. Ow, Fletchling! You have a temper almost as bad as Amanda's.
Pikachu, there's something in its mouth. Let's see.
What is it?
It looks like it could be a letter. Thank you. From Mr. Baker. There's news he needs to discuss with us.
It's about time. Let's get back to the office. Come on.
Yeah.
Well, I'll see you around. Me and my breadcrumbs have got somewhere to be. Hey, knock it off, hey! I gotta go, right? No more bread for you today. Stop it!
Eat him. Eat his ass. I mean, what? What did I say? No, not like that. Opening E6 to 1, Pikachu, Pidove, let's see.
Selkor!
Oh, well, hello there, Axie. I forgot. You love these donuts, don't you? Here you go. Enjoy.
Excel! Come on, hurry up!
My legs are shorter than yours, you know.
Mr. Baker, Inspector Holiday.
Hey, how are you? Thank you for stopping by. We just finished with our interrogation of Carlos and wanted to fill you in. I know you're both anxious to hear.
Yeah, ain't that the truth?
Yeah, we'll be one step closer.
That's right, so let's listen up.
Okay. Oh, it's back. The song's back. A lot happened there. Okay, let me check. Um, Bobo says, Capucci, please. Regio says, Capucci. Scrappy says, O-E-H-H-H-H-H. Trebek says, Capucci. Chip says, it's Capucci time. Bobo says, we found a guy who, like, might have killed slash partially caused your dad's disappearance, but it's fine now. And then Strybeck says... Strybeck's... What? Hold on. Okay, yeah. Strybeck says, Cap... Pussy! Yeah. I had a time there. There you go. Don't never say it. Never say I don't do anything for you. Bobo says, average patron reaction. Bobo says, please... and Bobo says, oh wow, didn't expect to see Anna Selgor. Yeah, he has one for some reason. Also, Frigid Silver, thanks for the clip of Strybeck. Strybeck says, it's like a Hitchcock movie, but the crows wear cool hats and become pimps. Strybeck sent a donut emote. What the fuck is that donut emote? That's like a black and gray donut. Frigid Silver says, a lot I must clip. And Strybeck says, a Celigor, aka the better ninja Pokemon. Yeah. I don't think I ever got one. Alright, Pikachu, give me your insights.
Axie, come on, over here. Yeah, I guess not. My brilliant plan failed. Ah! Foiled again!
No, not that one.
Let me instruct you on some detective tips. Ready? Detective tip number 45. Don't ever let your preconceptions get the better of you.
That's it?
Coffee is a complex topic, Tim, but I'll share what I know with you. Detective coffee note number 16. When making coffee, use good water too. Even with some real good beans, bad water will ruin it.
Where are you getting your coffee advice from a game? Strybeck says IDK, maybe it's licorice flavored. Frigid Silver, thanks for the clip of please. Anthony says the mocap is bussin'. There's so much mocap in this game. I'm like, it looks weird.
Let me instruct you on some detective tips. Ready? Detective tip number 12. Use those legs while investigating. There's no better way to gather information while getting a good workout at the same time.
This man gives the most basic advice, I swear. Trebek says discount Goto. Yeah, pretty much. Chip says, so I should stop making my coffee with mop water. No, I think that actually adds something to it. That's something being a lot of things. Twitch Abby says using Air 1 water for the coffee. Wait, what's Air 1? What's Air 1? Anthony says go down at Tribeck. And Freezer, thanks for the clip of Whis sick for this one.
Okay.
Nope.
A truly great detective.
Should we try to hit the jump scare?
Ah! A joke. Just a joke.
I hate the jump scare. So scary.
Body.
Do you think any kid like screamed and cried at this? Ever? Do you think that's statistically possible, right?
My body's...
No. Nah.
Okay.
No.
Let me instruct you on some detective tips. Ready? Detective tip number 24. Always smile. Because a scowling face could be the sign of a small heart.
Pikachu, what the fuck does that mean? What the fuck does that mean? Also, at Felix. At Felix, big time. It's fine. We can say that. Twitch Chatty says, Area 1 is the California store that all influencers shop at. $20 smoothies and just overpriced everything. Twitch Chatty, that's just That's just California in general. I have no idea what you're talking about. Stripeback sent a scared emote, and Stripeback says always, and then an evil green emote. Is that smiling? Does that count?
A bolt?
No, no bolt.
Hey, Tim, listen to me. Did you know that I can use the move fly?
Sure you can.
You think this is all just a joke? Guess what? You can do it too. For a detective, it has a different meaning. The move fly means letting your ideas take flight.
Oh, I'm gonna dangle him off of the fucking window. Ah. Chip says Requiem Cafe, anyone? Yeah, that place was expensive, but I appreciate the atmosphere. That's a fun place. I wish you had seen it in during when it was like Owl House. When it was Owl House themed, when Requiem Cafe did an Owl House themed like season. The place was themed as Grom, like it was really fun. It was really fun. Scrappy says at Twitch Heavy ugly name too. Stravik says yes, punts him. Anthony says I was hoping he was going to just float up like a PNG. I really that this yeah, I can see why like the corruptions of this game are probably good because like the mocap can be abused. Chip says you can fly for about a second. If I wish like Pikachu had been like Tim, you know you can fly. Just open that window and try. Believe me. And because of course Pikachu has the brain cell, Tim would just like listen to him, and we would have another case. Scrappy says no, and a heart. Chip says Pikachu can use fly in some games as Balloon Pikachu. Yeah, I've seen it. Same with Surf, because it's the mascot of the series and they can do whatever the fuck they want. Fraser, thanks for the clip of Above and Beyond, and thanks for the clip of getting the inside scoop. Anything else? I think he's done giving his... Oh,
What's
one.
that? Oh, you must really want to talk to me. I guess that's all right.
That's it?
A truly great detective.
No. 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 No.
You know, maybe you should take a break. Take it from me. You won't get any good ideas if you're tired.
You could have told me that last time, you know? I'm fine today. I'm okay. Trevik says Goldango can surf, but it can't use surf for some reason. Huh. Trevik says draw me like one of your Colossian girls. That was a region during this season of Pokemon, right? No, wait, actually no, it was Alola, I think. Because this was one of the last 3DS games to come out, if I'm not mistaken. Wait, didn't this game come out after the fucking Switch? Yeah.
Yes?
Sorry to keep you waiting, Tim. No, sorry for me to keep you waiting. I can give you a full breakdown of what we got from Carlos during his interrogation. Thank you very much. As it turns out, Carlos wasn't the only one responsible for the PCL case. Apparently, he was working for someone else, and this person was giving him orders on what to do. Huh? It seems that Carlos was willing to do as he was told in exchange for funding to use on our research. So this mysterious person is the one who ordered Carlos to deal with me. That's right. Seems like Harry's accident was also their doing. What? Even my dad's accident? But why? Until now, the reason Harry drove off the cliff was written off as driver error. Oh, skill issue, got it. Trebek says Carlos is France. Yeah, I know. Chip says Alola and Raichu can surf, but it can't learn surf. Confusing. But according to Carlos, Harry was being attacked by this mysterious figure right before the accident. Why would they do such a thing? Tim, you innocent creature. Carlos says it's because Harry knew too much. My guess is the case Harry was investigating has some connection with this mysterious person. Uh-huh. Now, Carlos doesn't know who this person is. Communication was always via phone, and even the delivery of R was through proxies. They never met in person. Carlos had kept R a secret from other people in PCL, right? How did this other person find out about it? Carlos was wondering about that too. Any chance that Carlos is lying? Well, I've been on the police force a long time, and I've developed a good sense for that kind of thing, but it didn't seem like Carlos was lying. This mysterious person clearly has their own information network. Carlos had already handed over his research notes, plus the base ingredients for R. Who knows what they're planning, but they got some very dangerous tools now. Bridget Silver says, thanks for the clip of at Felix, said Rick. Bobo says, ironically, Raichu can now learn surf. Huh. Shrevek says, I think it can as of Gen 8. Huh. Ryu says, every time you say Carlos, my brain automatically stemmed it into Juan Carlos. Wait, what? Why? Like the 31 Minutos guy? I'm trying to think what other Juan Carlos I know. Anthony sent a dumb Rick emote with the hand. Thinking dumb Rick, which is kinda contradicting. Bridget Silver, thanks for the clip of And Water is Wet. Shark says Juan Carlos like the King of Spain? Yeah, no, wait, no, not that one. Ew, no, not that one. Rio says, yeah, the 31 Minutos guy. Oh boy. We have to watch that show. I think we should watch that show next. Maybe. Well, not right after Our House. We have another show in queue, but we probably should. Anthony says, Peak mentioned. I call it the best thing that came out of Chile and South America in general. Scrappy says, we should. Anthony says, Bodoque, my beloved. He's interesting. He's an interesting one. You know what? It's funny. As a kid, I was a Tulio kid. I was really into him, and I think that explains a lot. One of the base ingredients for R is the cells from a certain Pokemon. Even Carlos couldn't figure out which Pokemon, though. The police are doing their own research based off Dr. Walls'. When we have something substantial, I'll let you know. What do you think about the investigation results, Mr. Baker? I certainly didn't expect you to be targeted by the same culprit that attacked Harry. Right, this mysterious figure who was behind Carlos and his activities. He or she must have felt threatened that you were looking into R, but then that makes me wonder, what did Harry find out? So you think it was because of R that my father was attacked? I think it's possible. Harry was going after the Pokemon-related incidents that have been occurring over this past 6 months. Yeah, we're at PAX, yeah. These Pokemon incidents, there are a lot of them in Rhyme City these days, aren't there? Indeed, there's something that's been on my mind ever since I received your report on PCL. What do you mean? What do you mean? The fact that normally docile Pokemon suddenly become hostile and violent. It fits with the other Pokemon incidents too well. So you think R was used in the other incidents too? That's right. I think that's the best explanation. So the case at PCL and Harry's incident were related after all. I want to catch this person who was working with Carlos and find my father. Of course, and I'll give whatever help I can. Huh. Anthony says the best thing S.A. made, followed by Messi. Nah. You know that gif of Bugs Bunny cutting like Florida off and just sending it away? That's me. It's me with everything everything like just cut at the border of Mexico and then send everything floating away.
Hey, Ted.
So the one truly responsible for the PCL case was also the one who attacked Harry. If we can catch this person, maybe we can find out where my dad is. But what can we do? It didn't leave any clues behind. I got an idea. This person has been causing incidents using R, right? So if we investigate R more, maybe we'll find out who they are and what they are up to. Wait, no. Hold on. Let me do that again. Hold on. Maybe we'll find out who they are. Okay, hold on. I ruined it again. Maybe we'll find out who they are. And what they are up to. No, actually, never mind. That sucks. That makes sense, but how are we going to investigate R then? We are. sorry. This is a bad bit. This is a terrible bit. We are going to speak to the developer of R. Of course, the developer would know more about R than anyone else. That's right. You know who I'm talking about? Who is the developer of R? Is it Walls? That's right. You get a good memory. Walls is the one who first developed the formula for R, so he must know something. Yeah, let's see if we can find Walls. Tim, you're surrounded by
Inspector,
walls.
you know, we were thinking about tracking down Dr. Walls.
Oh, well, that would be a good start. In fact, we just found out where he's living. It seems that he moved to Capucci Island.
Capucci Island?
Yeah, I planned on telling you about that as soon as it was confirmed. You know, maybe you should go over there so you and Walls can have a chat.
You're sure?
Of course. I think we can trust you.
Awesome. Thank you, Inspector.
See what you can find out. One of my men, Brad McMaster, is on the island for another assignment. If anything comes up, he can help you.
Great. I'll head over right now.
Whoa, not so fast. To get to Capucci Island, there's only one ferry a day.
Well, if that's the case, I know just the person to help out. I have a very bad feeling about this. Hey, Amanda!
Yes, sir.
Here we go.
I can take you to the island if you'd like.
Huh?
Yeah, I have a license to drive a boat.
Really? Yes, please.
Don't worry, it'll be a smooth ride.
What's this music?
What did I do to deserve this?
Be rude, Pikachu.
What is that music? why that music? Oh man, okay. One sec. Let me read the chat because it scrolled too far away. Chip says, "You're not going to Brazil. We are sending Brazil away to you." Bobo says, "In Russia, Brazil finds you." Wait, what? Bobo says, "Was that not already the plan, Pikachu?" Yeah, I feel like this game is being very redundant. Like, a lot of the dialogue is like, that thing we said we're gonna do, we're definitely gonna do. Remember? Stravik says, "Investigate armoires." Got it. Scrappy sent a laughing Rick emote. Twitch Heavy says, "Aren't you pushing it a bit too far? F, R." Strabeck says, this is the first closet I've been in since middle school. Strabeck says, Capuzzi. Ryu says, Capucino. Frigid Silver, thanks for the clip of Are you serious? Frigid Silver says, Capuzzi. Strabeck says, flat Capucino. Ryu says, the audio for this game is all over the place. I can't tell. Also, my eyes are irritated now. Shark says the rock band next door started practicing. Yeah, it's it's diegetic. It's diegetic music. It just started sounding, and nobody questioned it. But what says we sure are in this room a lot. Yeah, honestly, we sure are. Okay, sorry, I'm done. I'm done with that bit. I'm done.
What's up?
I hope you can find Harry soon, Tim. Thanks. If there's anything I can do, let me know, but please don't do anything rash, okay? Of course, sorry to make you worry. I guess I gotta hide my rash then. Amanda's the one who is always doing rash things. How many times does she think she's grabbed my ears? I hope they come off. Frigid Silver says Toxtricity, Obstagoon, and Rillaboom getting down. Oh yeah. Also, Frigid Silver, thanks for the clip of Hey Amanda, Doom theme starts playing. I would love that as an edit. Just like it's funny. I don't know why it's so funny. I feel like I'm a little bit delirious today. Not like I was last time when I was just kind of eepy. I'm delirious in that I'm like just making everything a meme. Or just making fun of everything. Anyways, it's so cool they're still good friends. Yes, Inspector Holiday drops by often. Oh yeah, about Holiday. Okay. About Harry. He solved a lot of different cases together with Pikachu. Well, he was my partner after all. I bet he must be a great detective too. You don't remember? The boss trusted Harry completely too. Baker? The boss is very calm and caring, and our clients all respect and trust him. That explains why this office is so pleasant. Huh. Fritzer says, interesting. Shark says, it's like she's revealing herself to be a villain or something. Yeah, that's weird. Boat driving. Do you go for boat rides often? Only sometimes. I really enjoy the feeling of speed. Uh-oh. I think my bad hunch might be true. But what? No. 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 Okay, nothing new. Let's head out. Tim, I'll get the boat ready. Do you think you could wait for me at the cafe? Sure. So we really are going with Amanda, huh? Oh well, come on, let's go. Fletch?
Anyone but Amanda.
Stop being so dramatic. It was really nice of her to offer.
Easy for you to say, because you don't know what you're getting into. At least someone's happy today. What's with Ludicolo?
Yeah, I don't know. Seems happier than usual, right?
The Pokemon Carnival? What is that?
A carnival.
Whoa, that was a good guess. Yeah, the Pokemon Carnival. Ludicolo and I are really pumped.
So, what is it?
Ah, I thought you knew about it. Well, the Pokemon Carnival is the biggest festival in Rhyme City. People and Pokemon from all over the world come to it, and things can really heat up. The parade at the end is the best part. Here, we'll give you a little preview.
performance doesn't quite sell it for me.
Yeah. Strybeck sent a sip emote, and Bobo said ludicolo vibing.
Watch, you can learn from me. Check out my dance moves. What do you think, Tim?
Is him trying too hard? No. No. No.
A truly great
I wanna see
detective.
if you have a special one for the cafe.
A truly great detective. A bolt?
No. 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 Nope. Okay, fine. Strybeck sent a happy dance emote. Oh. Fraser says, so when you said add the Doom theme, did you want it at a cutoff or as the whole clip? I just give me like the first 2-3 seconds. Like, I don't know, however it looks the funniest. However it looks funniest. Strybeck says, damn, he tried to jump scare you twice? Yeah, it's not gonna work. Fuck him.
Hey.
I get so excited when I think about the carnival. Pokemon Carnival is the biggest festival in Rhyme City. People come from near and far, wherever you are, to see it. Some even come from abroad. And some come from abroad. Wow, I hope we get to see it. See it? You get to join in on the fun. I'll even be showing off my special dance. Here, Tim, have this coconut bra. I am just I'm like, I don't know, I think what did I eat? Okay, I ate a lot of questionable things today, so it could be anything. It could be anything. Ludicolo is good at dancing. Not great, just good. Isn't she? We practice every day together. I hope he's not forgetting he has a business to run. We're getting off to Kapuzi Island. Do you know what kind of place it is? I hear it's the perfect island to relax on. It's supposed to have a beautiful lake too. Sounds like it'll be a nice change of pace from Rhyme City. Today's coffee is delicious as always. Seems a bit more tart than usual. Huh? Tart? Oh, I'm glad you noticed. Since the festival's coming up, I thought I'd make the beans dance a bit too, and ground them rougher than usual. What? I don't know anything about coffee, fuck it. Strybeck says, did you just quote my heart will goon? Strybeck, did you just write my heart will go on as goon? I'm questioning you back. Fraser says, yes, your majesties. And Fraser says, amen to these bits. I don't know why I'm just getting bits out. I'm like, haha, I'm funny today. I feel funny. I ate something questionable. This is the real mystery you have to solve. What the fuck did you eat, Rick? Shavik says, oh hi, you back? Shush. Ludi Colo, you absolute Ludite. You got some sharp moves there. Ludi Colo is good at dancing. Just good, not great. Ludi. You don't know much, but you like to visit it if it's a fun place, eh? Ludi. I hope you and Pablo can go on someday. Someday, not this year, maybe someday. Wow, Tim, you passive-aggressive bitch. Have you ever participated in the Pokemon Carnival, Ludicolo? Ludicolo? They go every year without exception. Now that's what you call commitment. Wait, what do you mean then with someday? Whatever. Oh, the island is the one that you're going to someday. Okay. Kapusi Island, please. Hello, did you need something from me? Carnival. It's a very lively festival. I can't wait. Kapusi. I hear it's warm the whole year round. Store. Pablo's coffee is the best in Rhyme City. Fraser says making my unofficial job a Blassie. What do you mean, Blassie? Strybeck says, I think you're added to this infectious. Wait, what does that what does that mean? Now I'm confused. Strybeck says, loot the color? I don't want those loots. No thanks. Not my type. That's UTFO. Amanda should be coming soon. We should head out. I'm alright. I'ma head out. And so we went to Kapusi Island to ask Walls about R. No more R jokes. Oh shit. He's a bad driver.
Doesn't this feel fantastic? This boat has 400 horsepower, you know?
I can feel that.
This is what I was worried about. Come on, Tim. Can't you tell her to slow it down? Pika, Pika!
It sounds like Pikachu's having a good time.
You know what, Amanda? Maybe you could slow this down a little bit?
What do you mean? You want to get to the island quickly, don't you? Not a problem. Let's go!
I'm sorry, I couldn't resist.
This is such a lovely place.
I think
Such
I
a
just need
lovely
to feel
face.
solid ground. Pikachu, how are you doing?
Actually, I'm not doing so hot.
Vomit now. Shrek says, it means your high spirits are rubbing off on me. Okay. Shrek says, or maybe I'm just getting from sleep deprivation. Eh? Twitch Heavy says, are you sure? No more jokes about R? Twitch Heavy says 400 HP goes kind of hard. Freezer says, God forbid a woman has a hobby and has a good time. God. Frigid shush. Shrek says, should have run several yards aground. Anyways, Pikachu vomit. You two seem a bit dizzy. Is everything okay? We'll survive. Come on, Tim.
Come here.
Well, we'll be on our way, Amanda. Sure thing. Once I reach the boss to let him know we got here safely, I'll help look for Mr. Walls. Okay?
Now, let's go find Wall's home and gather testimony in town.
Bingo. Wing. Goal. Wait, the sound clip says wing and the text says goal. I'm confused. A pussy. Goal. So, all the Pokemon on this island get along pretty well, huh? About Wild's home. Goal? You don't know? Well, let me know if you find it. Alright, thanks. What about you? Kapusi. Goal. Lots of good food, huh? The island does have a lot of nature. I bet they don't need to worry about food. Walls. Goal. Well, we don't have wings, so it'd be hard for us to search from the sky.
I have to get back on that boat. Hey, any chance I can fly back with you?
Bye.
That was a bad idea.
Okay, you know what? I do appreciate how hard he gets hit. Like, he gets a lot of damage, which I'm okay with. It's Amanda's boat. Do we really have to ride this back too? Not looking forward to it.
Come here.
Trebek says, bitch, you said you knew fly earlier. Shrek says, imagine if he never returned. They should have just like done the song, you know, the fly away.
What is it?
Once I've contacted the boss, I'll give you a hand, okay? Pussy. This is my first time here too, actually. It's a very beautiful island, isn't it? Walls. I checked everywhere I could think of to see if we had some information on where he lives, but I couldn't find anything. It sounds like he took the most heat for the explosion incident at PCL. It doesn't surprise me that he wouldn't want to be found. Interesting.
Fletch?
Fletch? Capuzzi, please. Fletch? You're right, the air here is really clean. Whilst, Fletch, are we going to be able to find it by ourselves? Oh, I'm sure we'll figure it out. About Amanda's driving skills. Fletch? You like the thrill? I swear I don't understand you two.
I still feel nauseous. Huh? Come on, let's go.
What? Pikachu, hold on a minute.
You've helped a lot. Thank you so much.
Something smells like flowers.
Hi there. Do you like the perfume?
I'm so sorry. Stop, Pikachu.
It's all right. Spritzy makes my perfume. Spritz! Spritz, spritz! And the scent really is one of a kind. So, are you here as a tourist?
No, I'm looking for someone. His name is Dr. Walls. Do you know him?
I sure do. Dr. Wall's home happens to be right down this path.
Thank you so much.
Just let me know if there's anything else you need. My name is Louise.
Jeez, Louise. Scrappy says, sorry for my silence, by the way. Haven't had much to say. Shavik says, Stinky.
Yes?
What can I do for you? You Stinky. Capuzzi, please. I know I'm not a resident here, but still I think it's a wonderful island. Are you here for work then? Yes, just scoping out the area in preparation for a resort development. Land development! It's only in the planning phase, but I'm confident we'll be able to pull it off. Waltz? Oh, Waltz's home is farther along this path. Just go straight and you'll find it. Don't tell me how to live my life, woman. Go straight. Thank you very much. I'm sure it's easy for you, Tim.
Spritz!
It smells like a flower garden. Spritz. Oh, so your scent changes depending on what you eat? That's pretty interesting. Here, eat this artichoke. Capuzzi. Spritz, spritz. It's a great island with lots of flowers and berries, huh? Berries with a capital B. Shavik says, my mom's middle name is Louise. Good information to divulge on the internet. Let's all write it down. Frigid Silver, thanks for the clip of God forbid a woman has a hobby. Frigid, that's not a hobby. Waltz. Spritz? You don't like him very much? I didn't realize Spritzy had a temperamental side. It's a guide to Capuzzi Island. Huh, the island is bigger than I thought. There are a lot of wooden boxes piled here. They all have delivery notices on them. They must have come here by boat. Scrappy says, who the hell is gonna use that info for what porpoises? Hey there, doing some sightseeing? If you need any baggage carried, leave it to Timber Transport. Where's the timber? What is Timber Transport? Oh, we're the delivery service of this island. We get packages by boat and then deliver them to where they need to go. I see. You don't see, Tim. Well, normally we work as carpenters, but since this island is kind of isolated and hard to get around on, I figured this is another way my team and I could help out. Cool. Capuzzi. This is the first time I've been to Capuzzi Island, but it's a very beautiful place. Isn't it? It's warm year-round and the food is also delicious. A great place to have a vacation. But was... Ah, I see. You're here to visit Mr. Walls. Is there a problem? Oh no, not really. It's just he can be a bit stubborn sometimes. I try to keep him in a good mood if I were you. Louise. Louise is the development team leader for a resort company. Wow, so she's pretty important. And that's it? It says it's the bulletin board for timber transport. It has records of collected packages, work reports, and so on. Timber. Oh, timber. Don't see them every day. I don't think I've ever seen one in Rhyme City. What's that square log they're holding? Brr. It says that when it's off work, it trains itself using the square log. It must be a really strong Pokemon then. Brr. Kapusi. Brr. There's a good area to train in, huh? Maybe I should train so that I can use Thunderbolt. Walls. Brr? You don't know, huh? Seems like Walls doesn't interact much with the others here. I heard that things got pretty crazy after the PCL explosion. Maybe he's just trying to avoid being noticed. Squared log. Brr. The dream is to be able to carry even bigger square logs. That's it? Alright everyone, time to get back to work. Timber. Okay, bye. What are you doing? Where are you going? Oh, you're just carrying shit now. There's a monument of some kind. It's got some kind of design carved into it. Definitely looks old anyway. Look around. Just look around it, though. It's kept very clean. Must be something very important to the island people. I'm gonna run Pikachu over with a Carachu. What the heck? This is a very nice island. I hope you have a relaxing time here. Kapuzi. It's a peaceful, calm little island, although strange things have started happening ever since the lake started getting heavy fog. Walls. I'm sorry, but I've never really spoken much to Mr. Walls. It seems like Walls doesn't really interact with the other townspeople. Yeah. Azumarill. I found this poor Pokemon collapsed on the ground, covered in wounds. I think it's one of the Pokemon that live at the lake, but... what could have happened? Azumarill? Meryl? Kapuzi. Real? You were wounded at the lake, but the people rescued you, huh? That's good to hear. Wow. Real? You don't really know the people in town? Oh, never mind then. Wow, useful. There's a flag with the triangle mark. Huh. Interesting. There's a flag with an X circle mark. Slenderman! Freddy Silver says, where does the square log go? In the square hole. Something I can do for you? Kapusi Island. It's a beautiful island, just full of nature. I was born and raised here, you know? Huh. Wild. He used to take walks around the lake all the time, but I haven't seen him since the fog came in. The fog? Yeah, the fog that turns people inside out. Interesting. See, if people that can't watch me stream, like visually impaired fellas, were to just come in to listen to my stream, they would be very confused by the things, the weird random bits of dialogue that I add. Or people who are just not watching and just listening. So yeah. Ducklet. Ducked out. Ducked the...
Something's wrong with that Pokemon.
He's ducked the fuck out.
I think it's injured.
Hey, are you alright?
We need to get it some help.
Hey, what are you doing?
What?
Get away from Ducklet! Aw, you poor thing. This could sting just a little. There you go. All better. Another one injured. That's really weird.
You saved it. I guess you live on this island? I'm Tim, and this is...
Pikachu, nice to meet you.
Hey, my name's Milo.
I'm so glad you were here to help.
Well, that's a Pokemon Ranger's job, you know.
Really? What's that?
You don't know? Pokemon Rangers help Pokemon, and we protect nature.
Wow, that's really cool.
Yeah, but I'm just an apprentice for now.
An apprentice?
So, Milo, we're looking for a man named Dr. Walls.
Why are you looking for him? Don't tell me you're with those other guys, are you?
What other guys?
Oh, never mind that. I'll take you to him. This way.
You ain't taking me anywhere. Shrek says, Rick White says, redefining inaccessibility. Shrek says, was that the Pokemon Go version of a super potion? I think so. It's like the new, like, model for it. Producer says, Rangers mentioned? Shrek says, I miss Pokemon Ranger. Good news, we still have one Pokemon Ranger game. It's in the backlog. Let me see how down in the backlog it is. Let's see. Pokemon Ranger. Pokemon Ranger. It's not that far down, actually. It could come up at some point. It's actually in priority 1 in the backlog, which is not a lot. It doesn't mean it's like #1 game I want to play next. It's like, it's in top priority. Let's just say the right vote could bring it up. Just keep that in mind. But I think that game is hiding in the board right now. You know, the board. Do I have a picture of the board? Ah, kind of weird that I don't actually have a handy picture of the board. Let me make one. I feel like I had one. Let's see, where did I put it? Where did I put ya? Got it. Okay, hold on. One more. One more. One more. One moment. Okay, there we go. The board. Ooh. Yeah. I believe the next and I guess last Pokemon Ranger game is hiding in here somewhere. You have to find it. Sometime. Producer, thanks for the clip of Duck the Context. And Scrappy sent an oh whoa. Oh, are you just waiting for me to move? Whack. About its wound. Looks like your wound is all better. What exactly happened? Or you were injured at the lake, but you couldn't see exactly what happened. See what exactly happened because of the fog? It's weird there would be so much fog when the weather is so nice out here. Maybe it's attack frogs. You know, this used to be a nice swamp. It's a flag with a square mark. Timber! The thing, it goes in the square mark. The square log goes in the square house. Kapusi. Brr. It says the wood from this island is really sturdy and perfect for building houses. So they help with building houses too? That's impressive. Oh, I guess it goes on the house. Walls. Brr? No, if you don't know, don't worry about it. About the squared log. Brr brr. Oh, so as you grow older, you switch to larger logs, huh? They really do like training, don't they? Yeah, me too. As I got bigger, I had to deal with larger logs. Okay, that was actually awful. Sorry.
What's up?
Walt's home is just ahead. Kapusi. Kapusi Island has a lot of Pokemon that you'd never see in Rhyme City. Walt said it was really fascinating. I'm looking forward to what Pokemon we'll be able to meet. Waltz. Are you friendly with Waltz, Milo? Yeah, he's teaching me all about Pokemon. Waltz is a prominent figure in Pokemon research, after all. There are some people who say bad things about him, but I know he means well. Ducklet. It seems like Ducklet is doing a lot better. Yeah, what a relief. It's all thanks to this potion Waltz made for me. Do you always carry a potion with you? Yeah, ever since the fog started coming in from the lake, I've noticed more and more injured Pokemon, so I carry it around with me. Wait, I thought you could only use it once. Ah, well. I see, it must be worrisome. Also, Frigid Silver. Wow, Frigid Silver linked a clip. It says, oof, you can delete the link, but it's done. Okay, hold on. Yeah, let's put it on. Let me like drop the volume of the game. Let's bring it up. 1 second.
I have a very bad feeling about this. Hey, Amanda!
Yes, sir.
Actually, let me listen to that on my own.
I have a very bad feeling about this.
Yes, sir.
Wait, what song is that? That's not the Doom theme that I was expecting. But it works. It worked. Free services. Oof, you can delete the link, but it's done. Trovic says, I'm reminded of Gates to Infinity with the player thinking the Swana innkeeper is a carpenter, prompting another character to say, in what world does that look like a carpenter? Wait, you say carpenter, and the first thing that comes to mind is not the profession anymore. Thanks to the leader of wait, what city was that? Yeah, I'm gonna blame the leader of Saffron City for that. Stravek says audio could use some balancing, but it's good. Fraser says, "Ooh, you were talking about the other one. Which one do you think? I was talking about you know the classic Doom." Stravek says, "Mr. Carpenter, Mr. Carpainter," said Stryback. What? What do you mean? Stryback says, "You strange unmasked fellow, don't go to heaven." Is that more Vietnamese, Crystal? Fraser says, "Were you talking about at Doomsgate?" Hold on, hold on, let me bring it up. Let me bring it up. Which one I meant? Yeah, this one. That's the one. That's the one I was thinking about. Trebek says, I thought you were talking about the cultists in Earthbound. No, I've never even played Earthbound, so I have no idea. Freezer says, I thought of the one I put. Yeah, that one. Yeah. Okay. Freezer says, back to work. Okay. I'm almost done anyways. I think I'm done. You know what? I'm done. Let's leave whatever's beyond this to next stream, okay? Because I feel like the plot is going to advance and I'm done, so it's a bit late. So yeah. I think we saved, so fuck it.
A beautiful sky, a gorgeous blue ocean, nature all around. And yet, standing beside me, Tim, where's the romance?
The fuck? The fuck does that mean, Pikachu?
Coffee is a complex topic, Tim, but I'll share what I know with you. Detective Coffee Note number 8. You know, many say to drink coffee while it's hot, but a good coffee is delicious even when it's cold.
So frozen coffee? Okay, cool.
A detective.
No.
A bolt?
No. 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 No.
Let me instruct you on some detective tips. Ready? Detective tip number 17. We always learn from our mistakes.
That's it? Pip says, what about the carpenter, the big J? What? Trebek says, there are some who call him Tim. Oh no, not the white people references. Trebek says, for a pussy. Yeah. Nope. Nope. Twice in a row? Really? I am just maxing.
A bolt? A truly great detective. You know.
Okay, there's nothing here. Alright, Dunsey. Okay, well, that's it. We had some laughs, and I got a bit silly. I'm not sure if I can isolate what the hell got me in that mood, but I think that's the primo. That's the primo mood for streaming. I don't know if I should be taking an energy drink each time, or I'm not sure if maybe it's just this game. I feel like it's just this game. I'm gonna blame the game. Strybeck says, a chip, rest in peace, President Carter. Wait, that's the one you're talking about? Oh, sorry, I didn't know about that. Yeah, I barely had any context for that. Remember, Mexican. I'm not as Mexican as Felix, but Mexican nonetheless. Chip says, Jesus. Oh. Oh, Jesus? Wait, okay, I feel like everybody got the references and jokes mixed up, so I'm just gonna call it a stalemate. Scrappy says, that was fun. Perhaps I'll make a Bowser drawing soon. Oh yeah. I'm sorry I couldn't really do anything Bowser related today. I mean, let's just say I dedicated my afternoon time to Bowser today, because that was, I guess that's my way of celebrating. So yeah, you know what? Like, yeah, Bowser is the big guy, so I had to pour one out for Bowser. Twitch Abby says, fun stream. Yeah. Chip says, oh no, be careful with energy drinks. Yeah, again, I never do energy drinks. What I did today is, as I said earlier, I have this jar of all the G Fuel powder, which is Crash Bandicoot themed. It's one puff fruit flavored. I only use very little. I never use a full portion. I use like a third of a spoonful, because it comes with its own little like measuring spoon. I use a third of that on a like a big glass of club soda or of like fizzy water. So I make myself some Wampa flavored soda. Usually that does the trick. I think it worked this time. For services, alt version coming up? Okay, fine. I'm stalling. I'm not stalling, but I'm stalling. Scrappy says, yeah. Oh, I can give you in the meantime, I can stall by giving you a very quick summary of my weekend. Basically, it was this. On Friday, I got my flight, and then I got to Phoenix, and then we went to the movie theater. We watched Fantastic Four, Zane and I. Really good movie, actually. I was surprised. What I like about it is that it's basically disconnected from the MCU. I'm not sure. I don't think that's a spoiler, but it does help, I guess. If anybody is like, nah, I don't want to have to watch 100 shows to enjoy this one. Nope, completely disconnected from the MCU. No homework to do. So if you haven't watched it, give it a go. It's very not MCU-y. And it's basically just retro-futurist 60s. Just visual effects porn. Very, very good. Very decent. I liked it. I like the music a lot. It's very, like, grandiose. Pichavi says, smooth. I'm so far behind the MCU. Yeah. Anthony says, we need more standalone movies. Please, we need something that can stand on its own. Yeah, I mean, a lot of my favorite movies are standalone. Like, Fantastic Mr. Fox is my favorite movie. It's standalone. Atlantis: The Lost Empire is my favorite Disney movie. It stands on its own. There was never any sequels. There's a lot of movies that I like. Scrappy says, have a good night, sweetheart. Enjoy Bowser's presence. Infect the spirit. Heart. My smooches and loves to you. Rest well, sweetheart. Yeah. Chip says, I've been obsessed with the acoustic ending credit song. I figured you're that kind of homo. But yes. What else? Oh yeah. So that was on Friday. On Saturday, I actually went to the theater again. This time I went to a private screening of The Bad Guys 2. It was a private screening. Like, some furries actually rented a whole theater. You know, not the whole building, but like a whole, like, you know, a whole room to watch The Bad Guys. And they just kind of let us in. Like, we didn't have to pay. Or I don't think I paid. I'm not sure what the requirement was. Zane took care of it. I was basically his plus one. So yeah, basically watched the Bad Guys 2 in a room full of furries. Excellent movie. Also, The Bad Guys 2, my impressions of it were that it actually complements the first one. After watching the second one, the first one feels incomplete. Is my review of it. It's interesting. It's not a sequel that comes to break the first one or to like retcon or change things. It's like, oh, this is DLC. for the first movie. So The Bad Guys 2 feels like part 2. Like this was always meant to be a single movie. And they just kind of complete each other. It works as a single thing. Like, now I'm going to recommend if you watch Bad Guys, you have to watch Bad Guys 2 immediately after. Like, both should be watched back to back in order to be best enjoyed. That's my assessment of the movie, because so much of the first one comes back and it makes more sense in retrospect. They just expand on it a lot. I like it. Like, it continues plot threads from the first one. I was not expecting that. I thought it was just gonna be its own thing. So it's standalone, but not recommended. I know we just sung the praises of standalone movies. This one is not, in a good way. As in, oh no, yeah, these two actually work best together. So, very, very recommended. Freight Service said, Dream Sweet Little Tunes. Hope you all enjoy all my clips. Yeah. Anthony says, oh yeah, apparently that's a cheap thing to do now. I wouldn't rent a whole theater for a movie that I want to show. It's easier. It's a lot easier to just show movies on the server and shows. The people I vibe with are spread all across the globe. They're not in a single place. That's why I'm a citizen of the internet. I have more fun online than in person. That's why I'm all bleh when I go to furry cons, because I'm like, the people I want to hang out with are not here. They are all online. Scrappy says, mwah. Anthony says, as in, it's like something you can do. A friend of my sister's rented a whole room to play Smash Bros. On the huge screen. Yeah, again, that works best if you have a really big group of people IRL that you want to do those kinds of things with. I don't. So I don't really see much use for that. Twitch Heavy says, ooh, still need to watch both. I'm excited too. I might show them, but I'm waiting. I'm gonna wait until the second one is like for watching. And I'll probably do a double feature of both. Anthony says, ooh, oh, that's promising. Trade Service says, ooh, period. Scrappy says, at Twitch Heavy, Nida C2. Chip says, Bad Guys 2 doesn't come out for 6 more weeks here. Oh, oof. Big oofs. Chip says, I'm so far away, I had to fly 17 hours to be on the same continent as Whis. Yeah, that sucks. Well, I mean, you know how things are looking? It's looking like before the month ends, I'm gonna see somebody else from here in person for the first time. We'll see how that goes. Okay, well, that's it for me. I'm done. Oh boy. Detective Pikachu will be back on Wednesday, as you know. And I will be streaming on Friday this week, so no worries there. I'm gonna pick something fun from the picks of fun. I think your little poll thing pulled a second game. It's like when you play a crane game, something came with it, so that should be on Friday. We'll see. Also, if you're following us on the server, we are currently going through the second season of The Owl House, so that's tomorrow. Don't forget. We're gonna be finishing season 2 this week, with part 2 of season 2 tomorrow and part 3 on Thursday. And I believe that with that, we're gonna be finishing the show really soon. Likely, if not over the weekend, next week. We'll decide that probably on Tuesday or Thursday. We'll see. Free services when? Chip says, time to go bye bye, wee sweet kiss wheeze for you, and I'll see you next time. Rest well. Okay, I will. Scrappy says, go to bed, lover you, mwah. Okay, I'm just gonna do a few things and then I'm gonna get in bed. Sure. Alright, thank you very much for coming. Hope you had a good Bowser day. The stream made no sense and blah blah blah. Have a good night, have a good evening, afternoon, day, morning, or whatever you have on the side of the planet. I'll see you again very soon. Scrappy says snuggles for you. Okay. This was Rick, that we so that you know. Signing off for now. Okay. See you then. Scrappy says Bowser is here for us all. Yeah, he sure is. In our hearts. And in our butts. Sometimes. Okay. Producer says made my evening. Okay, I'm glad. This was Rick, that we so that you know. Signing off for now. Okay, put this one as one of the good streams. Okay, bye.